middle of the map, right?
Yeah,
So
they could
talking about
almost, they
their
could even
strategy,
fit
what
in
has led
8
them being
games. They could even
so
make the finals
successful.
one day 8 games.
I mean,
Because the games are so much shorter now.
right?
Just
I
get
think
cut
you
down
just
the
put
breaks
that
and
name
boom,
right
8
there, and then
games, you know?
everyone can see the pathway to success.
Holy fuck, Cold. Bro, Cold is
locked
actually
in,
fucking...
and
He's so
Cold
good,
and
bro.
Rapid have really shown
No,
themselves
yeah, also
of
that.
kind of being able to just
well, you better.
manage this big ground and kind of put it as the maximum
Well, you had to glaze it. Well, you had to glaze it, weren't you?
Yeah, it's going to be a similar strategy to what Acorn and Bolts are doing. A little bit different.
I
Right?
tend to not comment on the appearance of Fortnite Pros.
They do land center of the map.
Yeah,
they're usually
it's bad,
close
like,
to all of
let's
the
go,
zones, right? They
bro.
can kind of just walk over,
We're
base
live
up,
on both.
and again, from there on out, it's pretty much just the same
So yeah,
thing.
so they're not
Let's
resetting
freaking
the
go.
divisions for this tournament as well. So there's going to be a lot of people playing, bro. There's going to be like 1,200 teams queuing up on each region.
Damage dealt that you need to.
Yes,
and
sir,
Rapid,
dude.
Wow.
they're
Yes,
focused
sir.
on one thing, and that's going to be getting Cold to the end game.
Yes,
Finished
sir.
day #1 with the most eliminations. Guy was absolutely.
No, trust me, Chad. I won 12 games just like you guys do, but I'm
Little
saying
fumble
as a maybe in
between
between.
them and Veno and
If they're not going to run a
Good
whole extra
shit.
day,
What's good,
maybe
dude?
add like maybe make it 8 games day 1, you know?
It's a time for redemption, right? Day 2 will bring new things. A lot of players have taken
Yo, Che, you guys can hear me?
bond review, take a step back, refresh themselves, and now we're thinking 6 brand new games. Anything.
What's good, Ander? What's good, dude?
I'll include
How you
that
doing,
in
bro?
the video chat.
Well, today is going to be a
What
great
the?
day for Sure Monster. We crowned an FNCS champion, but as well as some of our duos are playing, I need to point out the individual factors that are going
Well, my face cam look like that on YouTube, bruh.
solo impact points that some of these guys are
What the
putting.
heck?
We talk about the 1-point differential in first place. Well, look at that, man.
Chat, I don't know who's gonna win today, bro. It's like,
You also got Curve and Peterbot who are also in
bro,
the top 10.
Clicks literally won 2 games yesterday, and he pretty much pulled zone every game, but ended up getting like 8th place yesterday.
Yeah, much better today.
Yeah, what's incredible about
Oh, my music is still playing. Whoops. You ever watched my streams in a long time? Yo, welcome back to the streams, bro. Yo, Ander, if you don't follow me on Twitch, bro, I go live there almost every day. I don't go live on YouTube a lot, but I go live on Twitch almost every day. So if you don't follow me over there, bro, and if you have Twitch, if you don't, it's all good. But if you have it, bro, I go live on there every day, dude. So yeah.
really playing exceptional Fortnite. Highlights speak for itself there, Jacob. Yeah, this is the
Yes, sir.
one action.
Abdullah is Mr. Major One, baby. Come on.
Yes, sir.
He's the one that
It's a
kinda
major
made
one.
those
Acorn has to
exciting
win it.
clutches popular in the past couple of seasons. Will that change?
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win though.
Reality.
Kelly and Vivid, what do you guys think?
It could literally be anybody, dude.
Finals as well, Fred. Because like all the tier 1 teams that go there drops aren't playing.
You'll get Twitch when you can. Alright.
There's no one at Walk there's no one at Squibbly. Like for this last.
Dude, I have my volume almost at 0 and it's so freaking loud still.
And then Sam-
Chat, we got Acorn and Bolts in first place right now with 1 win, dude. Cold and Rapid in second with 0 wins. And you got Clicks and Higgs all the way down here with 2 wins. That's just sad. It's actually sad, bro. It's crazy, bro. Peterbot and Poyo in 6th, bro. Like, holy. You just don't know, bro. You don't know who's gonna win. You really don't. And I think Acorn and Bolt's been the most consistent team. That's why they're at first place right now. They've been the most consistent with the average place of 6th, bro. Like, holy. It's actually crazy, bro. They're cooking right now with consistency.
Bit of a break, we'll see.
just a little bit above storm damage, but they make sure to always enter the good, smart engagement, and then they disengage when they need to. And they have a ton of heals because they
Is
But
Fred,
there's a PlayStation Cup, bro.
so that they're
is
able
Fred
to
gonna play it?
follow
Yeah, Fred is gonna play it, yeah.
to the end. And although they're not able to grab a ton of eliminations, they're still able to get those placement points. But this right here is
Damn,
the number that I
consecutive
wanna
finals
call
played
out.
together.
They
Oh
have
shit,
played
the chemistry.
Dang.
FNCS
Visuals
finals
Braves
together
chemistry.
more than
Oh.
any other team
10
we've had in our
finals.
region.
That's crazy, bro.
Thank you so much.
In the world. However,
So chat, this
Vivid
new
fun
second
fact,
chance tournament they put on
only
starts
other
not
duo
tomorrow,
that
the
have
next day,
been
and
on
only
the
lasts for 2 days.
finals together
Wait.
for 10
Today's the 26th. Oh, it's not on here yet. It's not on here. Hold on. Let me see if it's on Fortnite. Let me see, dude. Let me see, man. Is it in Fortnite? Chad, they made a new second chance, but I think it's only open to Div 1, unfortunately, because of all the players that got DQ'd, so I can't play it. Which is good. I'm not going to qual anyways, but... yeah, they actually did create another second chance on Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. For all Div 1 players, since like 12 teams got disqualified for no reason. Well, there was a reason, but they weren't very clear, I guess. I don't know. Weird situation. Really weird. They didn't even put it on here yet. Why my audio delayed? What the frick?
Otherwise, if it's like $200, $500 for people still grieve, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you call down, you don't care about fucking 2K, 5K, 3K, whatever, 10K.
I hate when my audio's delayed. It's so annoying, bro.
Bro, Ark has gotten fucked so bad because he's still not Div 1.
Can coach a team strand 1K.
Oh, I can't close my OBS because it'll... GG. GG, bro.
We capture the drama.
Yo, why is Queasy claiming this? Bro.
There's a high chance they're banning social media for people who are... Dude, why is this so loud?
They're so cute, bro.
They're banning social media for people who are under 16 in Norway? That's crazy, dude. What the heck? Bro.
Here's in Ritual, 331 points. Kelly, that's only 8 points.
Yeah, bro, you better get it soon, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
We're gonna make this happen, right?
Better get it while you can. What the... It'll be next year? Oh. Yeah, hopefully they don't do it, but at least you got a whole year though.
Trying to get a feel of who actually has a chance to win. I went in my head all the way down to 8th place, Reed and Cooper. Then I thought Cole and Madden, they're playing well. Fennel Herb, they know how to take over games. Brett and Beer, they have been performing phenomenally. So when I go in today, I'm like, who do you really think can pull off the win?
And that's the thing, you know, we have these teams that
Dude, it's so annoying. My audio just delays all of a sudden, bro. Like, what the heck, bro?
some teams just get a little lucky. Some players just outperform, play above and beyond their usual selves, like we saw with Bolts yesterday, really taking it far here. So Jacob, I mean, I'm with you. I do think, obviously, if you're in a 300-point range, you got to...
What a game about to start, bro. Chat, I don't know. The weird thing about yesterday was, like, every zone was pulling towards Wonky Land. Like, every game. I'm not even kidding. It was every game. So, we'll see. We'll see if it changes today, bro. We'll see, bro. Alright, I just spilled water on my lap. It's going up my cheeks. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is just
I
gone
freaking
back
hate
and
when I
forth
do
with
that, bro.
each team having their individual moments essentially, but pre-helmet and Bradley are gonna win, and they go right into Electro.
Who do you hope is going to win? Honestly, dude,
They're gonna push.
I don't know if it's possible for Bucky and Zen to win, but I think it'd be really cool if they won.
Don't forget, Electro was
Well, actually, I don't care. Actually, they're not gonna win. But if they qual if they qual the land, I think that'd be cool. But if I, but I think it'd be really, really cool to see Clicks and Higgs win, to be honest, because they've been like Clicks has been grinding for years, bro. Clicks has so much passion, and he's just been trying to win every single year. So if Clicks and Higgs win, that'd be awesome too. But yeah. But I think it'd be really cool to see Bucky and Zen at least get like a land qual, because like it's actually Zen's first grands ever, dude. So and the comeback would be crazy, bro.
Quite some time. Now, other teams that I want to see a little bit more from today is obviously Veno's team in the end game. We saw how much of an explosive early
I haven't seen him in the kill feed yet though.
extra eliminations.
I haven't really been paying attention that well either, but
Jumping in with the early team fight right now is the first for Neo. Noisy has it.
someone clipped. I want to clip that real quick.
Around here, trying to stay in the game right now. They might have given him a little too much space to work with here.
Very interesting position. You really don't want to let him get that res off,
Like
but it's kind of hard. You almost leave yourself open.
win every single year. So if Clicks and
Too aggressive. Third parties are all around on this side. EO is going to be able to clean up that first knock. The elimination. Cypher quickly goes in, gets the materials. That could be the difference maker in him surviving and going down to Neo.
P just got a kill.
Definitely like what I'm seeing right now, but you know, at the end of the day, Neo gets a little opportunity to back off, and it's good for him to do that. You know, they understand the general area dynamic is that there are other duos here as well, right? This is no surprise to them, at least, obviously. Given yesterday they had all types of third parties show up. Tyler and Chance on the other side seem to be a little differently.
Yo, the lurk is crazy. Dang.
Without even taking too much damage, Monster. That's one thing we always point out in moments like this. It's great to get the elimination, but how much damage did you take back because of Surge? Threats, Fear, winning their off-spawn fight as well, but you gotta be careful. Fear was down to a sliver of HP.
Yeah, Toronto's cooked, bro. Toronto's freaking cooked, bro. Man, I hate when I can't freaking pick this up. I hate when I drop a cap all the time. It's so annoying when I'm trying to drink this.
Chance and Tyler doing a good job right here, though. Pushing down Toronto. Those important shots that are at least gonna buy.
Yeah, nah, GG Toronto, bro. GG Toronto.
In the end, Tyler and Chance find themselves with a
GG Toronto.
and Jacob. A lot of players are now officially eliminated this game. We're down to just 76 or so. You see even Peterbot there recognizing that they have to play for a big, big game right now. You know, Peterbot's someone that yesterday
Higgs and Clicks. Oh, Higgs and Clicks is not gonna. Oh, they're gonna pull away.
really aggressive in early.
No way, dude. The zone's actually about to pull away from them. That's crazy. They got max pull. Oh my god. GG. Clicks and Higgs got max pull, chat.
Thresholds sometimes have to think differently. You probably pull out one of your tricks. We know Peterbot can get aggressive and flip that switch in a moment's notice. And I think a lot of players are feeling that same way, whether they're
That's pretty unusual. Yesterday they were pulling every zone, dude.
1-point format, a 3-point format. This is 4 points per elimination. We broke it down yesterday.
Max pulls wild.
We had in NA Central was decided
What time do you normally stream on Twitch? Usually it's around. Usually it's like.
actual FNCS.
It's different every day. Usually it's like from 5 p.m. to. I usually start around 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Like, that's usually when I start. Around then. It just depends.
Want to put it all on the table for G-Monster and Magma, though. Have officially been exposed here.
Because some days I'll have college classes. So I come home and I do a little TikTok stream, and then after my TikTok stream I go live on Twitch. So sometimes it's around 9 p.m. by then, but if I don't have college classes, then I'll go live on TikTok earlier.
Doesn't have shield, easily get one shot here. Instead of using it, he's just trying to put down pressure with Neko. But now that Magma and G
But it's about to be summer, so I'll be a lot more open. My schedule will be a lot more open. I'll be live on Twitch a lot more. I'm live there right now. I'm live on both right now, but... Oh, I hate this fight. This fight, dude, fighting in this thing is... freaking sucks, bro.
Big investment so far. This has to come to a screeching halt here soon, or it's not going to be looking good for anyone involved in this fight right now. G-Money jumps back over.
Not really much tags happening right now, to be honest. Just wasting a bunch of resources in this fight.
Underneath in these tunnels, where there's kind of the two ways in and out that you kind of pour through, then usually one exit. So we'll see if that fight does continue and either teams do try to disengage out. Peter about Koyo this time around. I know you talked about that one elimination, but it seems like teams are getting more and more comfortable rotating.
P and Poyo got 2 people at their POI right now, both on opposite sides. What the heck? What the heck? Are they lurking right now? I don't know if they know they're on third. Bro, what? Visuals and Braids got Ritual and Agers on their freaking below, bro. They're about to shock up. Never mind, they're leaving. What the heck were they doing? I don't know what was that plan, bro? What the heck? Yo, you're gonna get Twitch? Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I'll catch you later, bro. Appreciate you stopping by the stream, dude. For real, bro. Appreciate you, dude. Oh my god. Cooper and Reed. Reed just got cooked. What the heck? Oh my god. Where'd Cooper go? Dang, Cooper got all the way over there? What the frig? How? Oh my god, he just got so far. That team knows he's solo, I think.
Just the solo here on the other side of the wall, that is the question here. I think Cooper knows that he's in big danger here, so off he goes.
Oh, he's going right into P and Poyo. GG's, bro. Oh my god, GG's. Nah, GG's. Oh, it's so GG's, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, Cooper's actually, like, holding off his ground right now. Holy crap. Ah, yeah. Yeah, GG's. That was so unfortunate, bro. Zen and Bucky just chin up the hill up there. Would like to see that. Oh my god. Vino and Curve. Are they lurking on this? Where's Curve at? No way. No way. They know, they know, they know. Ah, GG, Vino, you're dead, bro.
Here they
Yeah,
come.
man, they're dropping down.
This is his.
This actually Benno. Yeah, this was actually Benno's base, so maybe they had an inkling he was gonna lurk on over. Not sure if they got the
Ah.
or not, but it was
Where's Curve?
potential disaster there.
Oh, there he is. Alright. That's crazy, bro. They just tried chop. Vino just tried chopping that whole thing.
Side of the Battlewood Boulevard, but you see where the zone is actually pulling, so you see why Benno and Curve are taking a different mountain or a different approach to this game than usually every other.
Definitely interesting. Almost edited the whole base now. Just have to break an extra piece of wood there. Working out though in the end. Brett Spear on the other side. There's two elims here. Have them set up. And it's a bit of a different end game for us, right? We have Riptides in the zone right now. See how this ends up playing out. All this this way pretty much.
Oh my god. What?
Pace here and held themselves back into the top three position. Cold and Rapid on the other side were the team that was finding all those eliminations in the end game, right? The amount of success Cold and Rapid managed to string together when it came to end game eliminations clearly showed on the standings, Jacob, given that they had just an insane amount of points based off of units alone.
Yeah, in 5 games, they had 30 eliminations. Unfortunately,
What you want?
that last
What you want?
day, they got one elimination. They went down in 26th place, so outside of placement points, so all they got is those elims. So that's great.
What the frick do you want, dog?
Of day one to get that 1-point lead with the victory royale.
My dog always gotta be tripping, dude.
Sitting on the leaderboard, 5th place going into this game, and this is where there's a little bit more of a gap. Everybody in the top 4 has 300 points or more. Hobby and Aminish are sitting at 270 points on the overall tournament. You can see 15th place with 4 eliminations was going to be their starting game, and each and every one got better.
Minish Hobby here on the move, playing the outside. I kind of like this, right? Using this storm to tank here, go for the north side. Definitely is a strat. Now, this is a team that didn't tank storm early, right? So they actually have the luxury.
Oh, dang. They actually got a good pull.
Other teams will find themselves more on the storm sickness. Kind of
Holy, bro.
but
Good freaking pull, bruh.
zone moves right into them now, and they have relatively strong positioning here.
On that mountain, so you can easily pull off of that mountain, but if you're up there, you can shockwave off and go ahead and take high, or just simply use the running shockwave to cover the distance. 5th zone, going into 6, so it is going to be a 2 tick of damage inside of the storm. Going to change it
Ooh.
in about 20 seconds when it does close. But you're seeing why a lot of these teams are staggering themselves so long.
Bro, these new shockwaves are so bad, bro. I hate those shockwaves.
They just want to dodge all the
I'm not gonna lie.
typically you will take damage from other players trying to rotate in. Visual and Brave, they spot out Max, they spot out Moppings in the distance. You see them kind of building. And
Oh, Buck and Zen are below on Surge. Oh, no.
Zen, though, they're in the fray.
No, man.
Teeter-tottering up
No, man.
damage threshold. As the dust settles, they're going to fall below, but Zen once again takes some damage.
Come on. Nice. Oh, my God. Zen got a kill. I mean, Bucky got a kill. Nice, dude.
Back to back to get the elimination as well. That sends them flying.
Nice. Oh, my God. 330 above. Nice, dude. Nice, 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 man. Nice.
Territory to well above and safe now.
Holy, dude. Nice, bro.
Look at this. They eliminated that team long before they can even get situated and start digging into the fields that they were pretty much saving up here in the reserve.
They needed that, dude. They needed that.
Looking good for him right
They probably got good mats now.
now. This is all up to
So Bucky got 100 bills himself.
here. Picks up a little bit of the loot that was left over, but couldn't quite get the extra heal here. We'll see if he ends up having time to double back.
Did I just get another kill, or is that just delayed?
And luckily for him, I mean, the pressure eases up. Now, we are in the end game, right? So Agers is positioned just well enough with shockwaves, all the extra mats and heals here to actually clutch this out and turn this still into a positive sum game for them.
Yeah, it's 264 above the damage threshold. That can
Oh. That team just died to Surge. Yo. Oh my God. Surge is just freaking. Surge is horrible, bro. Surge sucks, but I mean, it low key helps the stacked endgames, so it is what it is. But Surge can be brutal, bro. Dude, this could be like. This could be anybody's game, dude. Day 2 is a completely different. Chat, anything can happen on day 2, chat. Nobody's really dominating the leaderboard either. So, yeah, like I said, it could be anybody, bro.
I've ever seen through the button. Well, yeah, Biso passes the low ground on the backside of zone here. This, the zone's gonna go far and away. Now again, they have that natural
Oh my.
terrain to play off of here, so they're gonna get a lot of value from their Apocalypse. Real catch is that
That's a crazy pull.
base up sooner rather than later and get pretty much a bit of that high ground. They will be able to
Oh, we're in threats below, bro. They gotta get some tags.
Jets and Veer find themselves below the surge. They're actually trying to now survive this, waiting for the moving zone here as opposed to looking for a fight right now. So
Looks like they're just gonna tank and
damage here on the moving
tank until zone rotates. They're probably gonna try to get tags. I think they have good zone though. I think they're about to be in zone.
Since it is off spawn, 100 HP. If they took damage,
So that's a good thing. They just gotta get some tags and they'll be freaking golden.
just because you're contested, just because you win, doesn't mean it's all joy at the end of the day.
They gotta look for rotates.
Is going to beat out Healy, but 17 players need to go down. They're just on that line, 45 damage. They spot Skiddler and his duo above. They're trying to get one of those shots to
60 below. They need a couple more, just a couple more tags. That's it.
no luck on their
There you go.
side. 60 below, taking damage. They have no extra heals monster in this moment. They are going to jump above. Storm Surge for them is not going to be a thing, but they need to be persistent, trying to
Yeah,
because just because they're ahead here doesn't mean they're going to be ahead in the next zone.
Peter Bob Boya, though, continues to do what they do.
Dang.
They were looking uncharacteristically
Dang, bro.
backside of zone. You can see it's ending up playing out in their favor. They find an Elim here, and then they rotate in smoothly right afterwards. But when you start looking up towards height, when you start looking at who's trying to position for the big win once again here, it's Clicks and Higgs. I love that they're trying to take on this identity as a high ground team. And
No way, Clicks and Higgs on height. Actually, bro, dang. Clicks and Higgs on height. They didn't even get zone pull either. They didn't even pull zone. So that's crazy.
Sending it for that high ground, trying to fight. Agers was one of them, but it's not going to be one of them.
That's crazy. They still got height.
Below the damage threshold by himself, tries to sneak a shot in on a Jarg.
I haven't really seen anybody else trying to go for it yet. So, we'll see.
Up heals, 160.
Dang, Ager's taking surge, bro.
About 8 ticks up this zone total. If you have
Nice. 8 above. Might be all he needs. Oh my god, he's 140 above now.
to try to make a play here,
Ager's gonna have to solo clutch this.
in that last one because of the shockwave of somebody else.
Oh,
Now with his
god
direct
dang.
shockwave in, he takes that same amount of damage.
Frig, bro.
Storm Surge just deactivated.
That's right. We are inside that top 40 from the high ground, though. Clicks and Higgs doing exactly what they do best, already finding several sets of elimination.
Oh, Bucky just died.
What looked to be Curve and Higgs there.
Wait, Zen on height? What the heck?
Zen tries to come up here. This is, of course, Bucky and Zen trying to make
Bucky and Zen just tried taking height, but
down, and they remain successful.
frick, bro, they just failed, bro. Bucky ain't dead though, I don't think.
They committed very early here, and they didn't have max material. All that they're trying to do right now is show
Ah,
that they are
frick, bro.
dominate height here and play
Dang, bro.
Yeah, Higgs finally getting
They went for a height play, dude.
looking towards the backside of the zone, trying to
It's all good, bro.
instead he finds Tyler.
That would have been an insane height play.
Koyo either. They're gonna shockwave to the
Zen just got a solo clutch this now. Top 19.
got a few more zones for that to be a possibility.
Bro, that would have been huge if they would have got pulled height. Or if they would have pulled off that height play.
Acorn and Bolts down below in the mud find themselves 2 more eliminations here. Acorn
Zen got a kill.
no siphon for him, so he has to beeline it.
What?
Not
No
a
way,
lot
bro.
on the Chug Jug either, so a dangerous position here for Acorn to be in.
And there's opponents in the storm as well.
Oh, Zen needs some whites.
Behind here, trapped in the build. Meanwhile, Cold and Rapido, a single Elim, but this is where we've seen them do best. I won't count Cold out any further, as I've done that once before, and I made the mistake by saying so. Veno, Curve on the other side have 4 eliminations. Pressure coming in here. This
Zen low-key got a really good spot in zone right now.
Veno and Curve. Yesterday,
Not very congested where he's at. He's on a good layer.
and find their footing, but now here we are, seeing a stronger than ever Veno.
Yeah, and they have almost maxed out material.
Being Poyo just trying to frag out on mid ground.
Trying to get into the box. They don't find any opportunities there, so they just continue on.
Clicks died. What the frick? No way.
Chug Jugs, pizzas,
Did height get taken?
plan B ready.
Oh my god, height got taken.
High ground gets contested. Clicks
No way.
being forced out of zone. It's Salt and a Nub. A whole new team entering into the mix, ready to make day number 2 count here. They already have those 3 eliminations.
They only got 38 this game, I think. I don't know.
They don't see anybody.
Oh my god, Vino and Curve taking height now. What the frick? Yo! Oh my god, it's crazy.
Zone. Curve and Benno are now our new teams on high.
Oh my gosh, that's like the 5th height play I've seen today already in this.
Into play here,
Zen got a kill on bolts. Oh my god, Zen about to freaking... Wait, Zen about to freaking... There's so many solos. Zen about to solo clutch this, chat. Could Zen solo clutch top 5? Oh, he has no shield. Frick, bro, that sucks. Dude, if Zen solo clutches top 5? No way. Oh my god, it's top 5, chat. Ah, he died top. Dang, bro. I think he clutched the top 5 though. That's crazy. Why'd they play the music? Dude, they did that yesterday. What are they doing, bro? 1v1. 2v2, 2v2. Vino, Curve, and Muzz. And Sphinx. Nice. Wait, that's in the game? Nice. Vino with the win. Dude, I didn't know that mythic pump was in the game. What the? Is that from a boss? I didn't even know. Dang, bro. Oh my god.
But if they continue to play like this, Vivid, if they're able to run that
wow, bro.
And then wait for the opportune moment to steal just like they did in game number 7, then I can imagine
this leaderboard is crazy.
climbing up that leaderboard as the day goes on.
I mean, Veno coming over to NA, he was one of those players that people were kind of expecting to see up on the high ground, and that conversation kind of fizzled out. It felt like kind of, you know, coming into these grand finals, Clifton Higgs, Beerbot, and Pollo, they were the two main contenders that everybody was kind of talking about, and it feels like finally in game number 7, we get to see exactly why those initial thoughts of Veno looking to control the high ground were even a thing to begin with. And I gotta tell you, this is very, very scary for this grand finals. And
why do I look so weird on my camera? Dude, that pump was crazy, that side jump. Dang. And then, oh, so Curve was just sitting on high spraying too. God dang. Holy, bro. I'm right back.
We'll see you in just a minute.
Dang. Electro streaming it. And Curve. Wow. And 3 minutes of ads. Bruh.
I will be streaming it. Anyone can play? You have to be Div 1 to play in it, yes.
Dude, like, oh my god.
I'm very wary.
Oh, I'm done with Twitch, bro.
Stay there.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Welcome back, Fortnite fans, to the FNCS game 1 of the day. 7 overall goes to Curve and Venom. Now, I mean, Elulive.
I don't know why I did that. What the freak? I don't got no friends on this list. What the freak?
Down from many years ago, the Shupening is happening right now. From 1st to 5th place, we have around a 71-point difference, and we know that 71 points is easily gained in a single game, Vivid. So to see
Yeah, that's true.
who are at the bottom of this list in page number 1 jump up all the way.
That is true.
I feel like not only inspires me, but also inspires the rest of the lobby to do the same.
Yeah, huge for them to go ahead and do this. And coming into the day, Kelly kind of already talked about how many points they are behind right now. Coming into the day, after the first 6 games on day number 1, Curve and Venna, when they were sitting in 10th place, and Golden Rapid were sitting in 1st, 113 points was the difference between Venno and Curve and 1st place after day number 1. Like Kelly mentioned, they're now 71 points behind, which means that they closed the gap that game by 42 points. So, technically speaking, if we were to run that exact game number 7 back 2 more times, Curve and Venno would be in 1st place right now. Anything's possible. These standings are a lot closer than it currently may seem. And Zeke, can we just talk about this elimination column? How in the heck are these guys leading right now? They have 40 eliminations.
They are getting active, Vivid. That is what's crazy, right? The overall placement they have may not be the craziest, right? But I mean, when you have 40 eliminations, 40, they have an average placement of 17, but it doesn't matter, right? This is what that difference maker was of that additional point from Elim. But guys, also just look at this leaderboard, right? Look at the little numbers right next to their placement, right? We see Golden Rapid, Acorn and Bolts, they swap places, but everyone else besides Venno and Curve have not moved.
Wow.
Right? That top 6 right before they jumped in here are all pushing forward together. It's so insane. I mean,
All these teams with no wins are up here, dude. That's crazy. Just consistency.
Hobby and Aminish, because Clicks and Higgs are now tied with them points-wise, but Petermon and Pollo are only 10 points ahead of them. I just can't believe how close all of this has become after a single game, Kelly.
Yeah, and I mean, we're taking a quick look at Peterbot and Pollo right now, and that looked actually like that could have been a very successful game for them. However, Peter was a solo player towards the end right there and did go down, I believe, in 9th place. There was a moment in that game, though, where it looked like they were taking a peek up onto Height. They saw that it was Clicks and Higgs, and for sure I thought they were going to go and steal for Height again. But it didn't look like it went that way for them, Vivid. However, it does seem like they're already starting to change up their strategy just a little bit from what we saw from day number 1. So I can expect some more changes as well as the day goes on.
Yeah, I saw a little bit more aggressive plays out of them. I mean, we're kind of used to that in past seasons. It looked like they were going for a couple of extra fights, but once again, we jump over to them when they're in the end game, and they just have nothing, no builds to kind of work with. Not sure what's happening on some of those rotates to where they have to invest so much stuff, but we have not been able to see Peter Bourne be healthy enough in the end game to kind of push for any of these victory royales.
And it's tough because this is just the first game of the day. We have 5 more, but we also can't really skip a beat, can we, Vivid? Like, we need to make sure now more than ever we are minimizing those little mistakes or whatever. Like, again, look at the top of the leaderboard, right? We came in, Acorn and Bolts was 1 point ahead. Because of this last game, Acorn and Bolts fell in 12th place with only 2 elims. You look up, Cold and Rapid, a 4th place with 3. This is going to come down to this over like the next 5 games, right, Kelly? A single mistake. Everybody is taking steps farther and farther up the leaderboard. A single mistake will suddenly shift everything. And enough of those chained together, suddenly the point thresholds are going to see that patented shoopening like Sundown called out.
Well,
What the heck? What'd he say?
And I think a reflection of that is
I
that
don't even
you
know.
can't just have these teams that are kind of
I don't even know.
passively, right? They're going for placements. Maybe they get a handful of eliminations. You need these teams that are able to pull out these pop-off games. And that is why Cold and Rapid, although they might not be having these wins that all these other teams in our top 5 are having, they did have that 11 elimination 2nd place. So these pop-off games are now what's going to be separating our top from the rest of the lobby.
Golden Rapid, man, they continue to be consistent. They're trying to pull away. A couple of teams are on the hunt. 5 more games to do it.
Oh, man. Let's get right back into it. Game 8 is ready. So, casters, take it away.
Monster, they're talking about 5 games left. It almost feels like that's a lot of time, but you and I both know these games will go quick. We already seen accelerated game 1 in terms of eliminations.
Yeah, definitely. That game 1 started off so fast. We looked up, 76 players were eliminated or left in the lobby. There was no first kind of surge warning that we're really used to seeing with 80+. So we just kind of jumped into the mid game and things were so different. The dynamic, you can tell, is already shifting. There's something new in the air here, and our top teams are starting to break away. So let's just go on the battle bus one more time.
Standings are just getting so much closer than ever before, and you can even look down to that.
Hold up. Oh, give me a second. Let me watch off spawn.
That is as stacked as the race at the top of the leaderboard. So we'll have our eyes peeled on both the top and those qualification spots throughout the day. But Curve and Benno, when I was kind of looking at some of those stats, there are the top 5 players in damage. Curve and Benno are 2 of those 5 players. Both of these guys are firing all cylinders. And this is when we were going into the heats, Monster. I'm talking about the makeup of this team. Obviously, the accolades aren't there on Curve, but it reminds me so much of that Queasy and Benno duo that dominated EU for so long.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. And, we called
Bro,
it out
oh my god.
so
many of these
points last time.
Bro, so many of these people are so scuffed right now.
Ability to ambush multiple teams at different vending machines was honestly commendable. And then we tune in like game 3 or 4, and they have like 7 elims in the early game. So clearly they have figured that part out. And if today it's all end games with Benno and Curve, I mean, all they've been doing all season long is practicing going for height and dominating, right? And hey, this is the 3rd time now Benno basically makes an end game, 2 of which he went for high ground. So he's showing us if he's got a shot at it, they're gonna take it.
So many teams just kind of emerge, the game plan set in stone. It's been off on fights really proved to kind of be the difference maker. Taking Mafia against Jack and NPen, already 1 elimination being cleaned up by NPen. Mafia is going to be the one going down, but they kind of switch up their drop spot a little bit. It's not too far away from the split drop towards the left, but they're actually full committing to the south side of Frigid Fortress this time around. Not sure if it's a map change or an overall game plan adjustment for Jack and NPen. That might be the difference maker, but you got to be careful because you got Minished on the other side, you got Osid and Scare on the north side, so it's not going to be as free as these things.
There's a lot going on here. Definitely, they're kind of in the mix here. Now they do have, like you said, that early single player left in the duo. They're just
NPen. NPen, no.
Finds an opportunity to jump in. Jack has to come to the rescue.
Dang. Oh my god, Jack just got slapped in the face.
What a shot by the tick here. And this is what, this is what happens at the highest level of play, right, Jacob? Like, anything can happen. Pros do have their moments where they end up clutching up, and although he does get full finish here, it doesn't matter. MPen is now in a much worse position.
Yeah, MPen is just hoping that OSIT and Scare get bored. They don't look for him, and you can kind of see in the feed that MPen did not get eliminated. But in comes Dragon and Creon. This might be a blessing for MPen to try to get out. He does have the zip line, though. Leaves you open to taking shot. Creon Dragon not slowing down. Big shot onto OSIT.
Bro, how many teams are here, bro? Oh my god.
They have to try to find a way out. Creon's there on the other side.
Dragon about a 2v1. Oh my god. Oh, Creon's there too. Dang.
They get a full-on wipe.
They played that perfectly as well. Leaving that weakened wall there while Dragon distracted from the high ground, and then
What an angle, bro. Oh my god. Good angle, dude. Good angle, Creon. Good angle, dude. Oh shoot.
Not much you can do here. Meanwhile, Falcons, Peterbot and Boyo back at it. This time onto Chris and Drew. We've seen this fight happen before. The last time Chris and Drew were left almost in shambles, chased across a big section of the map, and it seemed pretty similar when the zone was kind of keeping Squibbly in play. They essentially went for the battle.
Peterbot and Boyo early on are willing to take some of these risks. We can say Peterbot takes a big shot, forced to back up. They didn't necessarily win the trades here when it comes to Surge. They're going to have to go back on over to Squibbly, where in essence they do have almost infinite heals that do spawn up over towards that rift. But Riptide saw threats in Beer win the fight in that last game. Beer almost going down.
Bruh.
Kind of led into them being affected by Storm Surge, but Mako
What the
and
frick,
Flanks,
man?
qualified out of Frigid Fortress with a
What the
victory
frick,
out.
man?
Just kept their drop spot here again today, and that's sometimes what you have to do from day 1 to day 2. You hit the pod, figure out what changes you can make.
Threats and Beer successful in the last game this time. Threats is left to play this one out by himself, at least here at the start. And once again, though, Jacob, looking at that overall player count, 78 remaining. So it seems like the early day jitters are out the window here now. Here's back to Curve and Veno playing similar to the last time. It made sense why there was that big wooden base. It's just the early game strategy. Committing here to play for a Surge Tower.
Give up all loot to Curve right now. You know, Curve is kind of, I wouldn't say the mastermind by any means, but he's the main guy, the main source of their early game damage. Trying to get Surge, see them breaking open the tops of buildings. That way nobody can safely lurk nearby. And I think that's one thing for certain, because we saw Veno try to make that attempt in that last game, lurk back towards the Surge base that was momentarily stolen. I was wondering, Veno and Curve, for the most part, they built it in wood.
Yeah, they know it's temporary. They don't want to attract too much attention.
Oh, my stomach gotta hurt so bad, dude.
No
Oh
one's
my
gonna
god.
be based up in wood, right? Surely not. It's all part of the strategy. Mind games at play here.
Good aim, bro. Good aim.
You end up finding threats there, so
Good aim.
back to the lobby there. Got a little update here with Cold and Rapid.
For threats going down though, and Beer, it's a huge loss. You know, coming into this game alone, they're in 11th place. They're 20 points ahead of the line, 13th place for that Summit land spot. So they're gonna have to really hope the rest of the competition doesn't fare as well in this game, kind of giving them a couple of chances to close out the day. Be 4 more games left for them. 5 overall, including this one for Cold and Rapid, just kind of business as usual. Set up center map over at Dark Dominion. Cold was able to get the mythic Chaos Reloader, and you can see all sorts of goodies that they have. Multiple pizzas, med kits. So they can honestly stay here just like they normally do, rotate late, and just kind of pad that surge stat.
Yeah, at least 4 or so games yesterday. I think whenever we tuned in, essentially, they had a mythic shotgun or AR or otherwise. So they have had a fair amount of success and a little bit of luck in their loadout situation. Molten Acorn in a fight.
Oh my, they're getting focused right now, bro. What the
It's a bit of a
frick?
messy one. You see other teams putting their influence into the mix here, throwing their ammo into the bucket, if you will. Electro manages to sneak out the side though, turn things around, puts himself in between those firing shots.
smoke. They don't want to overstay their welcome here. Shockwave outside of range for Acorn and Bold, but they end up in the range of Cole and Madden. Also been performing well so far on day number 1. It looks like Electro Bolt are looking to get aggressive here, maybe for some early surge or elimination.
I thought they were just gonna rotate, bro. They might actually go for this. They might actually go for this little. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, then slide with the fruit. I hate when that happens.
Focus on getting into zone instead of staying on a stacked edge. Especially
Finder
their loadouts. Yeah, they don't have nothing.
A couple of fished up floppers already. They're gonna have to get their material count back. But you saw there, Cole, they thought they were spotted out. That's why they based up almost defensively out the gate, which gave Electro the signal. Yo, wait a second. These dudes are hiding from us. Like, maybe we should take this fight. He's out though. Peter Barcoya back at it right now, finding CDZ and Raven here. It's like the worst nightmare for CDZ and Raven. You know, we gave them a lot of grace yesterday.
Poyo getting PC. Oh my.
To improve game to game, but whatever they're doing right now, they're ending up in the war path with Peter and Poyo. I don't like it. I'm sure they don't.
Dang.
Hey, they almost got them down onto Poyo. That's maybe a non-factor. He does clean up that elimination. It almost makes me wonder, CDZ and Raven rotated in towards Swibbly in that last game. They did not fight Peterbot and Poyo. So they're probably thinking, like, Peterbot and Poyo, they're not going to be here. They're going to rotate on out. This time, a whole different plan for Pete and Poyo. They stay around Squibbly Shores. They spot out the team rotate in. They just fight for those eliminations. 8 more points for them as they continue to rise up that leaderboard. They close the gap already with game number 1. And they're already closing the gap again, depending on how many eliminations that Curve and Veno have been able to get so far. This game started with a 13-point lead between 5th and 6th place. Well, they've already cut it down to 5.
Yeah, man, they got a bad pull again, bro. Dang.
Clearly, the #1 problem with their entire situation right
Pretty much opposite from yesterday, bro. That's crazy.
Came into this with roughly 15 or so. If you look at all the teams inside of the top 10, they are definitely towards the bottom of the elim activity. Their placement points are exceptionally low. And I mean, they even do have those 2 wins. Like, let's not forget that, right? Like, that's super impressive all in all.
For a moment yesterday, had me believing Blitz Higgs, first time FNC as champions, he's going to be able to channel that. They're not going to get high elimination games. They really need to start picking up consistent placements inside of the top 5 as Aegis and Ritual. Uncontested at Sandy's Trip. For the most part, this is one of those POIs we don't see very, very many teams rotate in and around. I think they know how aggressive Ritual and Aegis and how long they actually stay at this POI to protect that menu machine. Get some early surge and avoid rotating around so they don't damage the next couple of zones. But for Hobby and Aminish, they've already made it priority to rotate in towards the zone. Not too far away. If you look at the mini-map, those little blue arrows, yep, that's visuals, that's braids, kind of taking a page out of their playbook, elevate themselves on a mountain in the center of zone, and hopefully teams make mistakes rotating by.
Yeah, their strategy hasn't changed. I mean, even last game was not too bad. If they could have just pushed a little bit further, they'd be still inside of third, but 16 is still an end game, you know, overall. However, the big points start to really add up if you break.
Oh, it's probably gonna pull far from right here.
Top 5. Sphinx here. Don't see Sphinx. Yep, looks like he must have been caught in some of the action here. Look, Jacob, we were talking about how fast, you know, the first like 2 zones have played out.
Muz is solo right now.
Until now, it's almost as if no one's been eliminated. We're still at that 76 player mark.
It's almost the feeling of some of these contested drops or the surrounding lands, a little bit of freedom, because everybody has that time limit where they have to drop, they have to get their loot, they have to mat up, they have to grab their resources. So maybe that's the little window of opportunity some of these teams are going ahead and taking for their own. Play out here. Fresh, he's going to be the name of the
What are we looking at, dude?
Make up with some of those points. We've seen Benno and Curve already doing it. We've seen Peterbot come online with doing it. In instances, we talked about some of the solo clutch impact.
Who's controlling this, bro?
Wasn't necessarily on that list, but if
Yo,
kept this going for these last
that's embarrassing, bro. Whoever's controlling this gotta be embarrassed right now.
Definitely. This is a great kind of position to start catching up. Talk about Visual and Breeds' journey, right? Look at this. The zone's pulling south, and this is actually favorable for them because they have some distance from the edge. And they
I think
can
bro's
see
controller
all of these
disconnected.
potential opportunities of teams that have to move
Oh
long
my
before
god.
them. So they have
Oh,
their clear
Higgs just
pathway
died.
to success to overdrive out, and then they have teams all in the distance here to kind of pick apart in the process. Meanwhile, though, Clicks is actually in a world of trouble. Why in the world would he end up by the Dark Dominion? We'll just have to figure that one out here in a second. But he's lost Clicks in the process.
Yeah,
For Higgs.
Decisions, yeah. Big part of their game plan here. And you can see, it almost looks like they might have been rotating underneath. Not sure why Rapid and Cold would be down there. But you
Oh
see why
my
they're
god.
aggressive. They're 252 above the damage threshold. Clicks is actually pushing right back in. He's trying to go on the offensive. I'm not
Oh
sure
my.
if this is the plan right now or just to simply try to push them back for the
Wait,
reboot.
200 IQ from Clicks.
Great play coming out from Clicks. Probably knowing that
Guess whose back was good, dude?
of HP missing, and he's actually gonna be able to steal
Bro,
away
it's
a
like
pizza out
I forgot how I never have anybody in these watch party streams. It's so boring, bro.
rotating out. Clicks probably checking to make sure. Now everybody is out of Dark Dominion. So
I usually watch like people. I usually watch like Fact City or Aussie, but I feel like when I do my own watch party, I kind of gotta just watch the Fortnite broadcast. Also, Aussie stream quality is bad.
There's no way he's just gonna go challenge
Hunter?
a team like that, right? Like not for no reason, at least, not as a solo. So in the end, though, it plays off. He ends up doing exactly what he needs to do, and he comes out ahead. You know, the extra pizza box is definitely gonna be a huge win for them.
Dude, I don't know what's happened. This game is like so scuffed. It's insane.
In a bit of a standoff right now, and they have the zone. Okay, this is actually perfect. 800 damage above. Material count not exactly maxed out. However, though, they have everything else going for them.
Team next to him, Flex and Light on the other side, trying to put down pressure, possibly force Peterbot and Pollo back, but we're gonna have some time here in a moment as they drop down a whole nother layer. A 5-tick zone, and we tune into Reed right now. Multiple teams, looks like they spotted him out as a solo. Send some fire his way, trying to put down pressure with his own. Max pulls yet again away from.
Oh my god,
See if he can actually try to go for the
these pulls are brutal, bro.
Oh,
med kit, nice.
I think he has no other choice but to play this one out as a solo.
Oh, dude, he's going through that tunnel, bro. He's gonna use up like all of his pizza, dude.
So Reed, a lot of pressure on your shoulders here to finish this game.
Pressure on Bolt and Acorn as well here. Below the surge, we were highlighting the fact that teams like Acorn and Bolts didn't have problems with the storm surge at all. At least
Get your pizza, Acorn. What the heck?
Then we come in now and already that's not
Always getting freaking fricked.
so much pressure here. Doesn't even have time to
My god.
But Bolts comes in to back
Wait.
up here. This is onto Paper.
Paper might be cooked. Nice, Paper died. Oh my god, what a clutch. What a clutch, bro.
Away off to the side. Resi now in a one-on-one against Acorn. Acorn, you gotta fend for yourself, son. This is gonna be tough. Resi's trying to hold it down. Acorn, though.
They just wiped the team. Oh, Acorn still died.
He does what he needs to do to save
No,
the
man.
game.
No.
Bolts have to
Ooh.
leave him. Oh my gosh.
Dang, that sucks. Oh my god, there's a free refresh next to Bucky and Zen. Free refresh. I don't know if they realize. They're just getting sprayed, so they can't really get it.
But just gets cut a little too short. This game right here in terms of the
Oh, Zen just got. Oh my god, dude. Zen and Bucky just got freaking lobby, bro. What the frick, dude? Oh my god. Dude, that's sad. Bro, I hope Zen and Bucky. I hope Zen and Bucky can lock in, bro. That's actually. That sucks. They need a good game. They need every game to be a good game now, dude. Holy.
3 above the damage threshold. Cold with a huge chunk of shield missing. It's put him so far back.
I'm just thinking like Cold and Rapid have a chance to break so far ahead of the competition. It's going to be a huge problem for the rest of the lobby right now.
God dang.
If they have a big end game right here.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead to Surge.
No one's played perfect though.
I feel for him here, just taking damage from Storm, taking damage from Storm.
Bro, he needs a tag, bro. Oh my god, wait. No way. Oh, he's freaking saved. Oh my god, dude. Good stuff, bro.
teams need to go down, and he's going to start getting rewarded with placement points.
Hey man, he's back like he never left right here. He's got 2 big pots as well.
I think there's a lot of solos right now.
Pressure on Briggs and visuals from the side here.
Not a lot. Never mind.
Get in and make some pretty dirty plays here. But talk about a way to claw your way out of the grave for a second. Visuals and Braids though. Look at what happened here. Just shortly before they made that rotate, they actually find an elimination there, an important one as well. At 3 HP, the siphon is what's going to keep them in the game, remaining competitive. I saw that while we were hopping around, Clicks actually eliminated 2. So we have some pretty big top 10 teams now, fully out the game.
Oh my god, 1 HP.
Everything as we know it.
1 HP, he's dead.
Visuals, Braids get a little moment to breathe, but it's not.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know who's gonna win this game, dude. I don't know. This game is like, I don't know. Oh, Vino and Curve are full stacked right now. And on height. Yeah, I think Vino and Curve win this.
Necessarily ready for it. 8 zone. Sometimes we say it's a little bit too early, and I think everybody has that same sense in the back of their mind, saving the material, saving the shockwaves, make a play for it maybe in the next couple of zones, but for now, Agers and Ritual.
Who's winning? What do you mean, in this game or on the leaderboard?
A couple of those are going to connect, but not enough to give them the green light to go.
Yeah, there's one thing about the way Clicks and Higgs played. They played these single towers and not really overcommit with the
I think on the leaderboard is Acorn, maybe? I want to say. Oh yeah, Cold and Rapid. They're in first right now with zero wins. Acorn and Bolts are in second, bro. They're the most consistent team so far. P and Pollo are in like 6th and 7th, or P and Pollo are in 6th. Clicks and Higgs are in 7th. But Clicks and Higgs died kind of early this game, so P and Pollo probably gonna climb up a lot. And Higgs and Clicks probably gonna fall.
Talk about him moving possibly into the top 5 in terms of solo impact points in this game, and this is another chance for him to do just that.
Ritual just died, dude. Oh my god, P and Pollo on height now. What the frick, dude? Holy crap. 20s contesting height, maybe. Rapid dead. Oh. Oh my god, Vino's about to shotgun height again, I think. Yup. What a... Oh my god. Dude, why are they doing... They're gonna get sprayed out the sky, dude. They gotta chill. Pollo's dead in Storm. Where's Peter at? He's in mid ground with like 20 HP, dude. Yeah, Pete's dead, bro. He's about to die. If Pete clutches a top 3, that'd be insane. Oh my god. Yeah. Curve and Vino on height. Yeah, I think Vino wins this again. Vino won last game, by the way, chat. Vino won last game.
We're seeing right now Veno coming down here. No material, just forced to play chest to chest here while Curve's got eyes from the top down. Here comes the miss. Just give them a little bit of a relief here.
He missed. GG.
Goes for the pop shot, doesn't quite hit it. And Tyler's got enough mats to actually do work here. Jacob, this is not a safe endgame by any means. It really is going to come down to whether or not Tyler wants to
5 builds? Oh my god. Curve and Vino have no builds, dude. It's in... Oh, GG. It's a 2v1, bro. 2v1, but the freaking solo has like 40 builds and the duo has 1. Oh my god. 1v1. Vino doesn't have mats. Vino does not have mats. What a... Oh my god, who's gonna win this? What the frick? Vino has no match, bro. Oh my god. No way. W clutch from Tyler, I can't lie. What a clutch, wow.
And he definitely deserves it. There's one thing you cannot deny.
Dang.
A professional player with build is dangerous no matter who you are. Well played.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Chance there. What an exceptional game number 8 there we just saw, Jacob.
Yeah, I was saying, Tyler, he needs a chance, but his duo's name's Chance. He's down. Well, he got that second opportunity, and he ran away with it, Zeke. Are you not...
Bro, Vino's gotta be climbing the leaderboard.
That was... Dude, I'm sitting there...
Still in 7th, bro?
Tyler's walking around taking these shots. I'm like, oh, myself. You know, I'm thinking like, oh, get out of the way. No. I just...
Dang, bro.
Situations, right, when you're like, dude...
They did bad yesterday, though.
Right, like we're about to see the back-to-back day 2 grand, and then the moment we pop over to Tyler, and you just look at his builds, you're like, this guy's 90 builds, like GG, just kidding, it's all fine, like Kelly, and then just to hit those shots in again, like in a 1v2 in a grand's lobby. Oh my gosh.
Wait, P and Poyo actually did climb up a lot, though. I can't lie. They went up 2 places. They went up 2 places. Clicks and Eggs dropped 2 places. God dang.
Can be so beneficial because you just stay so stocked up. But man, Tyler there, he played that low ground so well, and that's not to the detriment of Vino.
Bucky and Zen just fell to 32nd. Gosh, bro, that's brutal.
So that gives you that kind of understanding that Vino and Perp were aware of the position that Tyler was in. And look at this.
Is there anyone you expected to do better?
Right there. Look at that.
I keep closing this, bro. What the frick am I doing?
We tuned in. He was at 11.
I low-key expected Clicks and Higgs to do better. I can't lie.
When's the last time we saw anybody in any competition?
I'm honestly really surprised Clicks and Higgs are falling right now, dude. Because like their rotate from Wonky Land is insane, except yesterday they were pulling every zone, but today they're not pulling any zones. That's why they're falling, I think. But even yesterday, they got 2 wins yesterday, and they still ended up 7th place after yesterday. That's kind of crazy to me. Didn't they win game 1? Yeah, they won 2 games yesterday, bro. Look. 5th. They got 5th for game 1, 1st game 2, 1st game 3, then died early game 4. And then they started, and then from there on out, they just didn't even make a top 10. By the way, like all these games except for maybe 1 game, they didn't pull zone. But today they haven't pulled any zones. But they have the Ferris wheel rotate, which can get them easily to zone, though. That's the only thing. It's really not that hard for them to rotate. Honestly, but I wanna see Bucky and Zen do good, but it's just rough for them. I don't know. Yesterday they weren't pulling any zones, but today, I don't know what's going on. Yesterday I was watching their POV, but today I'm just watching the main broadcast. Lost momentum POV. I mean, yeah, they're taking height a lot of games, but it's also like height is getting contested a lot, dude. It's like there's 5 different teams on height every game. That's the crazy part. Dun da 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 da. 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 I was about to see if Bucky was in this chat, but I don't think he is. Bro, I can't scroll back that far.
unbeaten?
Not like this.
No.
These players are just so locked in.
Could it be the milk? Stay there.
What is a song?
Carbon Venom. Carbon Venom. Oh man. Oh man. Wait till you guys see the standings. First off, in case you missed it, welcome back to the FNCS. It is a great day to be watching Fortnite. We just watched an incredible game, but Carbon Venom almost got another Victory Royale. Second place, 9 elims. I told you we'd have to look at these standings, right? Because I'm telling you, game to game, it feels like I have no sense of stability, Kelly. It feels like every time I have a semblance of like, this must be the way this is going, right? Wrong!
Is that new
the
for you?
standings aside, you know what? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like instability is part of your lifestyle, Zeke. I don't think that's anything new whatsoever. But
What
for
the heck?
Broadcast, seeing our leaderboard shake up this much, Vivid, might be a little bit new. I definitely thought the leaderboard was going to be ready. There we go. Okay, Vivid, take it away.
Curve and Venno started the day in 10th place. I talked about it. They were 113 points behind first place. After just 2 games, they're now 27 points behind first place. And that elim column, it just keeps...
That's actually freaking crazy, bro.
40, now it's at 49.
I am just shocked, you know, like something that Kelly said at the start of like yesterday, right? When we kind of like were hinting at this extra point, right? Again, it's like 1 point really doesn't sound like a lot, but when you put it in the hands of like a Curve and Venom who want to get aggressive, they want to get in these boxes, they want to take these fights. I mean, look at how it's paying off. We have just after 2 games, we started the day, Kelly, in 10th. We are now 2nd.
And it's not even like they're just kind of running on the low ground getting these eliminations. No, they're also making sure that they're stealing height, checking high ground, making sure that they're taking away other opportunities from other teams. So it's not, again, what are they doing right, but what are they taking away from everyone else? And Curve and Vino are doing a great job with those sneaky height steals that we love to see Acorn do, and to see them use that strategy to be able to even just punish height. Obviously, coming into this final moment, the 1v2 against Chance, or against Tyler, probably not the position that Veno wanted to be in right now, but regardless of that, they are pushing themselves up the leaderboard right now. And, you know, I'm looking at EU, the most eliminations we saw out of a team coming from Europe was Sky and Scroll with 57 eliminations. Oof. And looking to see 49 for Curve and Veno. And considering the game, or the day that they had yesterday to the day that they're having today, I wonder if they're going to end up with more elims than them.
I gotta say, Zeke, what a weird lobby that was too, with like the high ground. Like at one point there was like nobody up there, and all of a sudden, you know, Peterbot and Polyo kind of going for it. And then when Curve and Veno went for it, there was nobody up there as well. Like Peterbot and Polyo had to fall down and did that huge overdrive grenade again, right where they're all the way up in the sky. And I was looking up and I was like, oh my gosh, look, is that a bird?
I'm gonna get some water, Chad. Be right back.
No, it's the plane that brought Veno over from EU to NA all the way up there.
Wrapped around me.
It's
literally not even wrapped around me. It's literally just touching me, and somehow I
went the exact same way. They took height at the exact same time, and like I mentioned, man, Game 7 they look like a different duo. Game 8 they repeated it. 4 more games. These guys look like they're gonna win this thing.
Oh man, guys, we can't forget, right? Cold and Rapid, look at them up there right now. Of course, not a ton of points ahead, but what strikes me as crazy is Cold and Rapid. This last game, they hit a 10th place with 4 elims. They have only had 1 game outside of the top 10. Only 1 game, and that was that 26-1 that we called a quote-unquote mistake, right? The blunder that kind of cost them all of these additional points. But even in these situations where they're finding themselves in shambles situations, we're still pulling off 10th places, top 10 with 4 elims. That's scary stuff, Kelly.
Yeah, and that is exactly what Cold and Rapid are doing so well, is that even though they're not, like, even if they don't get their pop-off game, they're still making sure that they at least make it to the very final moment to get those placement points. And then when they do have everything right, that's when they pull off the pop-off game. So I'd love to see another game like that coming out of them.
Cold and Rapid, they keep trying to build some sort of a lead, but teams, they just keep keeping themselves close. They're like, what the heck? Where did Curve and Venom come from? I thought we were fine. Red Acorn and Bolts are doing a little bit worse today. Oh, man, these guys got to be sweating, but they're cool, calm, collected. 4 games left to go. Hopefully they can hold on.
Oh, man, game number 9. Only 4 left before we conclude the grand finals. Casters, we're going to send it your way to prepare us for game number 9. Glad you guys had a little moment to breathe and relax there. One thing's for certain, Jacob, 2 games can change so much of the dynamic right now. Curve and Veno proving that every team that is due for a pop-off will have it, but to go back-to-back like that, so impressive.
Now, it's definitely going to be tough, but one thing that I've learned from Fortnite, heard from Fortnite over the years, high ground, they might win games, but low ground tends to win championships, and I'm not sure. We've seen Cold and Rapid on high ground once throughout this week, and I'm not sure how much that would change, but the next game is ready, so let's jump right into the action.
Major 1 Finals Game 9 begins here and now. You're just tuning in. You've missed quite the weekend. The ups, the downs, the emotional roller coaster we have been going through is all coming to an end here soon. Just 4 games ahead of us now, Jacob, as we're getting into the deep end, the deep water of this Fortnite competition. And Curve and Veno just proven to us that, hey, yesterday, they clearly had everything on lock. Things just didn't quite line up for them in the end game. But today,
I get some had to get some water. Freaking stomach hurts, bro.
Tyler popping off right now, really getting his money's worth. And don't forget, they haven't been perfect either, but they found themselves inside the top 10 off of that monstrous performance.
Big moments here. Day 4 games left. Might seem like a lot, but it definitely is.
Copperhead, bro.
Feeling it. In that last game, they were inside of that top 13 bubble. They went down relatively early and fell all the way down to 15th place because of these off-spawn contested fights. So with Blanks and Mako, you can see they're trying to make a last-ditch effort towards the top of the leaderboard. For Threats and Beers, they're right there. So we talk about mind games. What does that do to a team like Threats and Beer? Do you play aggressive? Do you try to go ahead and disengage, split the drop? I think there's a lot of decisions to be made for Threats and Beer, and there's not a lot of time to make those decisions.
The last game, they only survived for 5 minutes. 5 minutes means they fell in 41st place. They were on track to remain in qualification range, of course, for that land spot, the prestigious land spots that are available. Now they slipped down to 15. So that 20-point gap that you talked about, I mean, that was given and then some. Now it's an uphill battle for them to find their way back into the race. Oyo Peterbot on the other side, you know, trying to figure out what's going on with this team here. They've had, overall, if you just look at the overall performances, pretty good. However, the best of the best, right? Those that are up at the very top are just outpacing them by a significant margin as far as overall consistency. So will Peterbot and Oyo get their moment to finally win a game is the question.
Especially, you know, you kind of
Dude, that's weird. I drink water, I can feel it in my stomach. It feels good. Okay. Oh, I got some. That sounded weird. Bro, it's like cooling my stomach from the pain I have is weird. That's what I meant, chat.
But then things don't necessarily go your way. With one of the best POIs, they got 4 games left. I think anything is possible, especially since the last couple games to start today. They have their head on straight. They're still staying to their plan.
Copperhead Road.
It's just unfortunate. I think more and more teams are ready to make the risk with everything on the line today.
For me, I still can't be the only one who's wondered why in the world did they end up at the Dark Dominion against Cold and Rapid, who are clearly playing that's a cut above the rest of the competition right now. So we'll keep eyes on this. This is obviously one of the stronger draw spot teams tend to rotate into for Metal. Let's give this little highlight here, some action. Noisy and Neo just holding down the Sanctuary once again, finding this little lurk play there. Meanwhile, Tyler and Chance survived the Boulevard. Looks like Curve and Veno have not decided to push down south towards his team and instead They end up disengaging and out of the southern edge of the map.
This is something we saw Tyler and Chance do in that last game. They landed the south side of Battlewood. Times it can be a little contested, so they immediately go towards the south and try to cut off the loot path of any of these teams that are on this portion of the map. Going to be plenty of opportunity depending on what your timing is. It seems like Tyler and Chance barely missed their window. Players going to go ahead and rotate around for free. Aviv and King, though, another team. Aviv, you're talking about solo clutch and big impact points. Aviv was one of those players on the top of the leaderboard. And then you take into a fact like the eval finals right before FNC has started. They were the only team to win 2 different games, so they have the blueprint. Just unfortunately, we really haven't seen the success that we'd hope for from a team like this.
Bro, I forgot what lane qual is. What's lane qual again?
Today's tournament, I think there's plenty of time and opportunity.
Oh my god, Vino's lurking.
74 points though. About 80 points down away from that top 13 window.
Yeah, it looks like every other game they're making somewhat of a semblance towards the end game, but not quite being able to push the boulder past the peak of the mountain there, get that momentum going. But then on curve, actually find Magma G-Monster over here trying to set up. I thought he was spotted out, but Magma's got no idea that he's actually.
Oh my god, G-Monster's down there getting mats.
I don't know if he's gonna go for the
Oh my god.
or the low ground one.
What the frick?
Well. I think they might just go for a straight chop.
Magma just jumped.
Low, so they're probably gonna wait for the window to open.
Oh.
G-Money gets spotted out on the other side. Don't take your pick at this.
Oh my god, full piece. Oh my god. Yo. Dang. Oh, they just got crapped on. Oh my god. That's crazy. Not as crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. Oh my god.
He's actually the one that's the target. Veno is just playing different right now. And again, this is no different than what we saw yesterday. They have been overly successful in the early game. And now that they're finding the end game kind of formula, right, the solution to their problems, that's why they've been able to close this gap so fast.
Not sure how many teams can really take them on head to head with the way they're
Forgot.
so
I don't know what it
maybe
was.
have to catch them on a rotation, maybe get them lobby focused. So the Bolts and Acorn talked about their strategy. Vivid broke it down, that long launch pad towards the back. They combine both the Fizz and the Shockwave for easy rotations just like this. We jump aboard Creon Dragon, third party to fight to start the game yesterday. Reeton Cooper as well. We talk about threats and beer falling outside of the bubble. Reeton Cooper are surely close to that same situation. Not sure how Cooper went down in that last game, but we saw Reet by himself in some of those later zones, struggling to get out alive. So this is going to be a little bit of a makeup game, a little bit of a redemption to kind of build that confidence back up.
Tag back in exchange there a few times, so just giving away some of that damage that they're, of course, hard earning. Cooper was lost, like you mentioned, really early last round, right? So there is some more work to be desired here. Blake and Preston, though, already had 2.
Oh, what a lurk, bro.
Just kind of sneak up, find another player here, lurk in the box. Cleaning things up here. Visuals Braids finds himself under some serious pressure here. I was going to mention, normally by now,
wait, Blake just died after getting that lurk kill. What the heck?
Haven't quite gotten to do that just yet. You can see he is cap metal though.
No way, bro.
Back on over Rituals and Dangerous here. What's happening now?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they heard the noise from Blake and Preston. Maybe a reboot. Not sure.
Yeah,
they
GG Preston.
Preston by himself. I'm looking at the mini map. I don't see Blake anywhere in sight. Gotta imagine he's either gone or outside of the lobby. So Preston on the clock inside of the zone. It's only going to be a 1 tick here, but they are tracing him down. He gets the patch up, which is huge. Back-to-back 50 HP.
Ritual just buys a big. He dropped the shotgun. Bruh.
And the longer they stay in the zone, if Aegis and Ritual don't heal up, they could be 1 shot away, but they sneak the shot through in yet again, and the numbers advantage work in their favor. Aegis and Ritual solidified their 2nd elimination here. My only question, Monster, is how much damage they took overall chasing that one down.
Definitely wasn't the cleanest fight. SU Dozer against Acorn and Bolts right now on the edge of Storm here. Dozer, SU looking to rotate out right now. Little did they know, though. Seems like there might be a duo here watching this little angle. It's actually Ravens and CDZ who have a bit of a choke point here down in the low ground. But Acorn and Bolts hold strong. They want to maintain position here in the bush. CDZ had no idea they were there. So there it is. They get a couple attacks. Off they go.
Good rotation here for Acorn and Bolts, putting them much ahead of the curve. But one thing I noticed kind of looking at that leaderboard, you got Cold and Rapid at first, Benno and Curve in second place. Which you're thinking both big teams, right? But remember the reason why Benno came from EU to play on NA in the first place. It was to play with Cold. They had a bunch of lackluster performances, which caused them to split different ways. At one point, you saw the Peterbot and Pollo split up. Benno was going to play with Peter, but then he went with Curve. Cold was like, I'm going with Rapid. They already qualified for the Reload Elite Series Finals, so they already had that chemistry. I think the community saw that one coming from a mile away. So it's interesting to see two teammates who broke up now fighting for first and second place on the leaderboard.
That's right, and Minish has that LAN experience as well, right? So bringing something totally new to this team here, and if they continue to do what they're doing and stay on track to make it to LAN, that's gonna pay off for sure. This positioning here from Bucky and Zen underneath the bases of Noisy and Neo.
I like it to not take too much damage or too much focus. Kind of makes it a little bit easier to rotate without shockwaving a high distance away to take damage. But they're not going to get as much opportunity to get surged. The team above is going to get first strike at that. And by the time they can even open up their walls and try to get their own shots to connect.
Uh-oh. Excuse me.
Reason for Cold and Rapid to stray away from their strategy. You know, you don't fix what
Dang, dude. Come on, man. Lock in, Fortnite.
Kind of an outlier game, and after that,
P and Pollo are
honestly
way in zone that big surge base.
Switch things up for no reason.
Yeah, I'm starting to think, should we be upset if Benno flies in from EU and wins an FNCS here, man? Hey, now we got to start asking these types of questions here. I don't know how to feel about it. It's getting pretty contentious up at the top.
It's definitely going to help his case. You know how he feels about the comparison for EU to NA, and he's just right there. Honestly, less than 20 points away at this current time, closing the gap as the game does go on. See Reed and Cooper on the distance, trying to make up for that last game. You see them kind of waiting, biding their time, and this is where a lot of teams, if you look at the strategy from Clicks and Higgs, and you were asking the question, how did Higgs go down? You can almost imagine a situation like this, coming in, using the wonky wheel, and a lot of these teams, just like, Reed and Cooper, Cold and Rapid, are positioned high up in their surge tower bases, so you're not going to be out of render distance as you would think.
Yeah, they got eyes on the boxes, right? Already kind of called this before. Teams that are positioned up in these bases do tend to wait things out and try to look for opportunity for those that are going to rotate, pass. Again, this is game number 9, 12, 2-day format here, always keeping us on our toes. As things are starting to heat up, the 50-50 zone's going to pop, and it's coming up this way. And this is kind of risky, right? But, Jacob, we talked about teams that kind of play deep into the storm right here, and then the zone moves away, and you just stay here, right? You kind of take all of this storm. What you're doing is you're opening yourself up to potential sickness, but also, obviously, it's going to cost you more points.
Yeah, a lot of your resources.
Frick, man.
Take of a game like this. We talk about a similar scenario when somebody's getting struck down by Storm Surge. Do you out-heal it? Do you try to get eliminations? So hopefully with their positioning here, the youthful zone, Reed and Cooper, they're going to go through their splashes, maybe some pizzas to try to maintain their position. Not only on high ground, but on the north side of the map where it's going to open up. It's going to be a little bit slower to travel through. Muds and Sphinx, Storm Surge does activate 175 above the damage threshold. You're seeing they're only peeking for small opportunities. They're level with the ground, so they're not going to get as much information from all the teams rotating in.
For a second, it looked like something literally fell out the sky. I'm like, do we have an in-game event happening right now? What was that? Sphinx and Muzz just kind of hanging out right now. I like the spot that they're in, 150 above. Not too bad, not exactly safe. However, it can go either way. See Curve, Veno now have already found themselves pretty content, right? They find their elimination, they get the big cleanup here, and they haven't quite left. They just took the Surge base and turned it into their own strategy. And now the zone's continuing to pull this way. They're gonna have to shockwave out here shortly. Here it goes.
Ooh, Zen just got a kill. What the?
Someone's waiting for them to make that move. A little bit of damage onto Curve, but Veno goes untouched.
Yeah, those are the risks versus the reward that I kind of look at in situations where you're shockwaving off of height. You have a good bird's eye view when you're able to kind of be up here, monster, but once you shockwave down, you kind of leave yourself open to taking the shots, just like you saw there. But they were very, very proactive in the early game. They're able to pad that cushion when it comes to Storm Surge, so they can take minimal damage just like that. You see Clicks and Higgs still rotating in from Wonky Land. A little bit of slower rotation than others. They're taking a lot of the focus, and this is what happens when you fall behind with the rest of the pack.
Wondering if we're going to get a little update on Clicks and Higgs here. Their performance definitely coming up short from what we expected. It's hard to live up to that hot start. Look at this though, Sleep 10 wagers here, tries to go up and over. They get caught in the process, also find themselves below the surge, so there's just all types of problems here to deal with. Meanwhile, Kendall takes full advantage of that. They get the refresh that they need. They might even build into the zone here with a monstrous metal base if they wanted to. I was gonna say they obviously have enough mass to do so. Let's take a look at it. It's Veno who connects.
Gosh dang.
Big
Bro, why would you
damage.
shock up there? What
What
the heck?
Slepsy was thinking, but I saw him 500 below the damage threshold. He's probably trying to drop on anybody with a surprise attack, tries to get the one pump. But I did see, you know, the teammate just kind of go down right behind Paper, who was looking not even in that direction. Probably after the elimination got cleaned up, the loop kind of made itself known. Paper looks around, like, ooh, what is this? Kind of gets rewarded there. Cold and Rapid. See them continuously staying on these mid layers. They don't want to have a target on their back going for high ground, especially since they're already in first place. They don't have to change up anything here. 313 damage above the threshold, just waiting for the next zone to pull, and more than half of the lobby just got a max pull over towards Humble Hills.
Have it. Things are about to start heating up real quick here now as we're approaching final
Oh,
moments of game number 9.
Clicks and Higgs are
Zone
150
Surge is
below.
here. And Clicks and Higgs are 150 below
Ooh.
right now. Still plenty of room of damage to be had here.
They go for the wipe. They go for the wipe. Nice. Okay. They're still below. Oh my god. No way. Dang, bro. I mean, they did what they needed to do, but just got thirded.
Clear as day, blue skies for the team over here. They have high ground.
Oh my god. Bucky about to die. Bucky and Zen getting freaking lobbied again.
I'm not sure if these were all of their bases.
No,
or not,
man.
But essentially shockwaving from base to base to base in the last couple of zones to make sure they maintain their presence up above. You see them all that extra loot building outward, not necessarily to hold the tarp, but just to get their edge inside of the zone. Peterbot and Poyo filmed the same struggle. For a moment, one below the damage threshold. They quickly prop themselves back up. 80
Bro, Bucky just died, bro. Frick, man.
Trying to get some easy damage. Peterbot on the hunt for some of his own. Almost bites off more than he could chew in that moment. But either way, Poyo's able to clean up at least one elimination and continue to build up on that Storm Surge. Only 3 players need to go down before it deactivates, but as they get eliminations, so do Cold and Rapid. There goes another one for Cold, adding to his total.
It's crazy, man. The amount of eliminations they managed to find in the end game is so impressive. And they're in the lead, mind you, right? So this is really going to give them that room to run away with it. And you start looking at players like Rapid, you start looking at players like Curve.
Is Zen alive still? I can't tell.
FNCS championship under your belt is one thing, but having it on NA just hits a little different too. So for some,
Oh, I just died. No way, bro. 22nd. It's like, dude, they can't. They can't get a good end game.
First, you got to do it. Rapid and Cold continue to play the strat. Going for low ground front side here. Now, this time they do have low material count, so they will need a big refresh.
Which honestly doesn't worry me just one bit. Curve finds one though. They're on 8 eliminations.
Curve and Vino on height.
Continuing the pressure
Dang.
on the lobby. Absolute destruction here
They gotta
on
take.
NA.
They actually think They might take first after this game.
When the tournament is over, he will be a new two-region
Surely,
champion,
bro.
EU and NA Central, arguably two of the hardest regions to win a championship on, but they still got a quarter of the tournament left to play. Tyler, forced by himself, loses chance. Backside of the zone, he's getting pressured by Jack and Penn and a few other teams. Everybody forced to rotate in, finds a Fizz, trying to take advantage of that, but he runs into Peterbot and Poyo on the other side of the wall. Luckily for him, it looks like Peterbot and Poyo have their hands full, so they don't even look back, but as we tune back into Cold, he's by himself, no extra heals, no build. This is what
Wait, Vino's dead. Oh my god. I could wait. P and Poyo still both alive. They could go for a hype play. I don't know if they know that Curb is solo right now. Dang.
Has a refresh of their own, and everyone is clawing back into this competition now. Yeah, with first place gone, we got Curve by himself. We got Aegis Ritual, Acorn and Bolts, even Peter.
Oh, yep, here we go. I knew it. Oh my god, I knew it, bro. Oh my god.
Give themselves a huge advantage, and another 4 points for those eliminations, even more with the placement as it comes in. But down below, the counterpart, Aegis and Ritual still running wild. 5 eliminations of their own. They have pizza, they have splashes, they have materials on top. So they don't even necessarily need an elimination.
You line it up, they will knock it down. Bolts and Acorn here, 4 eliminations now on the low ground. Peterbot and Poyo, we already know, have solidified their high ground position. Bolts just continuing to do what he does best. That's a monstrous refresh, and he picks up everything here. Gets the Chug Jug as well. He's just living off the siphon, but no, Acorn gets caught there by Javi and a minute. Tyler still holding on here as well. Somehow finds his way into top.
P and Poyo win for sure, right? They're so high, bro. Why are they so high? Holy crap, they're high as crap, dude.
Versus, of course, Peterbot Poyo pressure from the top. It's not looking too good here.
Yeah, Bolt's just getting pressure from all angles. Both of the duos sandwich him, eat him alive, but there comes the drop down.
2v2.
Peterbot realizing it's going over recycled builds. They can maintain their presence, but a blessing for them is the same blessing from down below. Javi and a minute are able to utilize that same scenario, and rightfully so. Look at their material count monster. They were almost out of mats altogether.
Yeah, Peterbot knows what to do here. He's just got to keep that relentless pressure coming down. Hopefully he can pull for the win.
Oh my god, they just counted each other.
Cheeky angle from the side there, but he's got no mats. Peterbot also punished too.
Yeah, Pete win, bro. There's no way they don't win this.
Peterbot's already got the full conclusion there, and now Jacob
Pete Poyo win for sure, bro.
Yeah, basically Javi's living on borrowed time here. He might know it as well. No extra
What the heck?
material. Zone pulling on over. Yes, he can farm up a little bit, but double Thunder Burst up above the mythic AR. They're going to melt through those builds, and that's why you see layer by layer, Peterbot and Poyo dropping down. They just don't want to take any big risk here because they know this one is definitely in the bag. 9 eliminations so far, and if they're able to clean this one up, get that elimination onto Javi, this could be a double-digit elimination victory royale. They catch fire at the right time. Peterbot and Poyo on top.
You know, they were due for a win. That's what we kept saying. We're looking at their performances. We're seeing them make these end games. But the biggest question that was remaining was, when are they going to get that victory out? And you know what? They couldn't have done it in a better time and at a better game, right? When you have Cold and Rapid there, Jacob falling early too. That right there is going to conclude game number 9 now. Peterbot and Poyo Zeke have finally done it.
It's happening! It's happening! Peterbot Poyo! Okay! No, Kelly, it's happening. We knew it was gonna happen. We didn't know when. We didn't know why or how, but it's happening right now. 3 games left to go. Game number 9. They finally decide, you know what, Zeke? You know what? We've been quiet. We've been under the radar. We've been consistent, but on the DL. You know what, Zeke? We're gonna make a statement. We're gonna perfectly overdrive all the way up in the height. We're gonna shut that down, take it over, and you know what, Zeke? We're gonna
ain't no way, bro.
A victory royale. Kelly, they're doing it. It's happening. It's happening.
You know, they say that there's 2 inevitabilities in life: death and in the final game.
They just muted her.
Inevitable. Peterbot and Poyo, we've seen them do it time and time again. The narrative is
Why'd they just mute her, bro?
There's 2 inevitabilities in life.
They're doing it. It's happening. It's happening.
they say that there's two inevitabilities in life, death and
What is he?
the final games. It is just inevitable. Peterbot and Pollo, we've seen them do it time and time again. Time and time again. Peterbot doing this crazy height steal to go onto Curve, who was a solo. Poor guy had no chance when you have Peterbot and Pollo flying up to the sky.
I mean, you know, there's kind of the conversation amongst us saying, yeah, you know, they've been pretty quiet this grand, and they really haven't. I mean, their best placement was a 5th place. We're used to seeing these guys just win games, take high ground convincingly, and this has not happened. But that being said, they kept themselves in contention, right? Even though they weren't having these pop-up games, even though they weren't having those performances that we're used to seeing out of them, they were still in like 6th place going into that game, right? Just close enough the first place where it's like, okay, technically it's possible for them to kind of catch back up. You know, there's like, they're just always flying around, always buzzing around. And then it happens. They win the game. It's like we literally brought it to fruition by speaking it into existence. These guys are back. They win the game, and I saw how many points they have. I can't wait to see the leaderboard after we come back.
Oh, Vivid, you stole what I was going to say. 485 points. We knew going into that Golden Rabbit had 446. But where did they end? Have they overtaken that #1 spot? Let's find out after this short break. Don't you go anywhere. We'll see you right after this.
Oh my god. Yup, P and Pollo take first. No freaking way. God. Holy. Wow, dude.
About it.
You're not used to losing. Getting beaten?
Not like this. These players.
So many eligible users that need to be eligible. It's just tweaking, whatever. All right, we're doing $500, 2 winners, $250 each. Razan 1v1 in the chat. Make sure you guys like and favorite. Again, search Razan 1v1 and all the other maps.
What?
Like and favorite the chat. They're dead ass the best practice maps too. If you're just getting into Fortnite, it's the best. Obviously to put you on the best. So make sure y'all do that. Best 1v1 build fight, especially.
Bruh. This is dumb.
Again, shout out to Razan for doing this. Let's choose a winner. Nor Dizillo. I need you to do me a favor and type your Twitter in the chat. And I need you to type your Twitter in the chat, and Razan will reach out to you. Make sure you send him a DM, and I'll have Razan reach out to you. I'm gonna put in my group chat with my 2 mods. his Twitter for me when types. If y'all could do that, Frosty or Colin. All right. Okay. All right. One more. I'm gonna need your Twitter. Razan 1v1 in the chat before the next game starts.
Brick, man.
Congratulations, boys. You guys won $250 each. Make sure you guys. Easy. I got you.
Yo, oh my God.
Beautiful, bro. Oh my God, Razan with the 50 fucking gifted, bro. What a fucking legend, bro. I fucking appreciate you. Yo, W Razan in the fucking chat, bro. On my life. We're not queuing his shit. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all are some L-mans, oh God. Y'all are dead ass some L-mans if we're not queuing the best and greatest 1v1 map, bro. Let's go. And the pro zone war maps and the box fights. Make sure these three maps are your literally go-to fucking creative maps that you guys play with your homies, your boys. We're gonna keep this up too. And we're gonna keep giving away money every time during all the watch parties and crazy shit. So I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, chat. The giveaway is done for now. But let's go, bro. Thank you, Razan, for the big 50 gifted, bro. Fucking crazy as shit. Can't wait to see you in Germany, big fucking brother. Roxy tweet what he said.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, now how do I steal this? How do I steal this so I can tweet it now? Stealing this shit on God. How do I steal this? Somebody send me this so I can steal it. Let's go. My time to steal this shit. Thanks for the tweet, buddy. Oh. Head over to the Twitter. Make sure y'all gas it up. P fans especially. The big brothers. Y'all know the facts and P. Y'all know what P means to us, man. We gotta gas this the fuck up and blow it out the water, chat. Let's go. Let's go.
No.
Lixcom? What's wrong with some of you guys? Actually, nah. Fuck that tweet. Stack, send me some crazy shit of Pete. Send me some better shit. Stack, I know you got some shit that like some tough shit. Send me some tough shit of like an edit of him or some shit, like me yelling and screaming or some shit. Dude. I don't want to open up the Clickscom. I just don't want to because I know what it's like. I don't want to. Guys, we've done it multiple times. Obviously, this is a fucking major tournament. I can only imagine what it's gonna be like, bro. Like, you guys are sick. You guys are sick in the fucking head, man.
And then today, starting it off, getting a 12th and then a 32nd place. We actually saw them for the first time getting storm damage. We didn't take out all from day one. So obviously having these tiny changes that we've already seen them make and now seeing them back in the leaderboard vivid, that's what I want to see out of Acorn and Bolts.
Yeah, we'd love to see them kind of make some sort of resurgence, but no time to talk. I'm excited. I want to get back into the games. Oh man, Jacob PR, NDF, we got a competition on our hands, boys. Take it away, bring the hype.
We definitely do, and I mean, we have the best jobs in the world. We get to sit here and watch this go down in real time. Y'all see it in about 3-minute delay, Jacob, but my gosh, it is so good right now.
No, it's definitely been exciting for sure. Our last 3 FNCS majors before this were decided by 4 or less eliminations. Yeah, the point is a little bit more spread than that, but the way this one is edging out to be, we got another photo finish on our hands. I'm strapped up, ready to go. I'm literally at the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah, that's right. You know, my attention is really starting to shift towards that top 6. We are looking at a 50-point difference between 6th and 1st place. Javi and Aminish, one of the most underrated teams now, are somehow finding themselves in the conversation for a championship run, and no one is playing perfect so far. But I hear the battle bus, so let's see it one more time.
Three games left.
Game 10, game 10.
Games remaining in this tournament, and already for the last 3 games that we've seen that leaderboard shuffle up so much, from Cold and Rapid being in first, Curve and Veno having a chance to now Peterbot and Pollo being on top, and even that race at the bottom for the bubble, the top 13, 2 points separates going to Dusseldorf and having to go and try one more time.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man. Teams like Clicks and Higgs now are suddenly finding themselves in a whole different type of scenario, right? Where they have to fight for being in the top 13 at this point. Trying to get the championship win is starting to be pushed out of the question. Curve and Veno, though, switching up their strategy a bit, opting to go a little bit more aggressively to the north side, trying to see maybe if there was something here to be, of course, earned. But look at this, mine's a little long though. You happy about that one?
Was Curve contested, or did he get those out of the sky? That's just my biggest question.
I don't know.
Yeah, either way, it's just a testament of like whether it's the beginning, middle, or end of these games. I don't know what they ate for breakfast, but I need to order me 2 of those because they are just firing on all cylinders. QK, Contrap, they had such a great moment to end the day yesterday. Most of us didn't even know where he came from. That first place, 8 eliminations, that first of them inside of the bubble. Today, however, hasn't necessarily been going their way, but they are still so close to contention. They just need to close out strong.
You know, what I'm thinking about is Veno and Curve. Veno's probably telling Curve, like, bro, be on the lookout. Do not be surprised if Peter Von Pollo land this, you know? Because their drop is technically big enough. And if you know Veno, he's got that main character energy, right? So
they're actually really close, I can't lie.
The way he does Clicks in a finals or any other rivalry that's neck to neck, he will definitely land on someone like Veno as well, just because the storyline will be so exciting to watch. And they're all that close right now.
Yeah, 20. Neko just trying to go ahead and get out of a bad spot. Both of them kind of separated. Like Flex got a good opportunity here. Took too long to go ahead and execute on that chance, so they're going to be forced to disengage as Neko reunites along the 20, trying to push them back further and further. And that's the thing about these split drops, to where if you don't go ahead and get those eliminations on the contested drop, it makes finding that loot that much harder. Mako Blanks going ahead and pressing on to Mus outside of the Riptides. They have a good 2v1 opportunity here, but they're continuously trading shots. Mus not going down without a fight. Another
oh my god, what a
beam,
beam, bro. What a trade.
6 HP, even the knock on the Blanks. He has a chance to 2v1. In comes Liquid. His duo finally arrived. They clean up that elimination.
Oh, third party
does not stop here. Threats and Veer, who were once inside of the bubble, fell out, are ready to make up for those mistakes early on. They have the Fizz, they have the Shockwave. They're trying to close the gap and figure out exactly where he went. Heard the noise onto Mako, so they're just going to drop down and try to clean up this elim.
Yeah, doing a great job chasing them down right now. Veer's got full sights here. Threat's got control of the coast as well.
Oh my god.
Should be another tag. And
yo,
they don't quite find it,
how's he not dead yet?
Still great damage, and they want these points right there. Again, found themselves in the top 10 and then fell within around that 15 place.
Dang, he had no match. That sucks.
Out, so Veer and Threat still have some big games to be had.
Getting more and more crowded over here towards the Riptides, though. Got Nick and Skinny Cat moving on over. Threats and Veer kind of gave up positioning, chasing for that elim. Then you have Mus and Liquid on the other side of Riptides. So even though they were able to get the couple of eliminations there, I think they advanced their position all too much. Higgs and Clicks, they get the legendary drop this time out of Wonky Land. Better chance at those rare chests, more gold. And already
bro, wearing Will Byers.
Mats at that mini game. They have the wonky wheel, so they have everything they need in terms of finding success. And early on, obviously, it is only the first zone. It seems like it is moving on over the western side of the map.
Last time we saw them pull a zone like this, though, Jacob, they did win the game, right? If it came this way.
I can't see the zone.
Falling on some connects here to try to make something big happen at this point.
Cold and rapid. If you getting that feeling of deja vu at all, I can agree. They not changing up.
Bro, I can't see where zone pulled, bro. I think it's just. I think I just pulled middle of the map.
Just kind of builds up towards the top. Not only does he have the aim with those shotguns, he's going to be the primary source of fighting their surge. Rapid, the big brain, the IGL of this team so far has been rotating them very, very well in the good portion of the games. But the last two, I think those will be the ones that hurt the most. 10 plays, 4 eliminations, 17 plays with 1 eliminations, kind of giving up that top spot on the leaderboard.
Agers and rituals on the other side here. Bit of a quiet rotate for them right now, but close to this dark dominion. So I'm curious what the strategy here is. They've almost continued to position themselves around some of that competition up on the standings. Acorn and Bolt's on the other side. Bolt's very situated right now.
Yeah, I think he looks down towards Wonky Land, but you can kind of see that big base over towards the Ferris wheel.
Oh my god.
For that direction, so no easy peeks from there. Has to look elsewhere. Over towards Latte Landing, though, where Power and Penta make themselves known. At the Reek and Cooper drop spot, back on Orbit towards that launch pad, typically where the primary source of rotation goes through. Cooper down below, tries to go for a cheeky shot onto Power, but he regrets that one momentarily. Pressure continues to fly his way, but Reek was able to find an opening onto Power, gets the shield gone just like that. But they're taking so much damage from the storm itself. Yeah, they have to get in the same box, heal up with those flashes, because they were one shot away from going down.
One healing separates them from
They're
the
dipping.
top 13 land spot right now.
Are they still gonna push?
Fourth to fall here.
Bro, the zone pull's so freaking far, though.
You saw them again healing a bunch, so we can't even tell if they're actually out positive after this exchange.
God, dude, stop yawning. Power's dead. Oh no. GG.
They get the good damage onto Power, they shockwave, they fizz, they close the distance, and now they get the knock. Instead of cleaning up instantly, they know they're going to take damage from the storm. Let the Siphon do its thing. Reed's going to go on the chase. He's Penta trying to run away, and he's just trying to follow suit. Only thing is, he only has 1 shockwave left, so yep, he's going to have to use the fizz to really make that shockwave worth it. Getting up on top of that mountain. That's going to give him a huge bird's eye view to try to figure out where Penta actually ran to. Spots the builds in the distance, safe landing into the water. But he is so far away from Cooper now, that gives Penta a 1v1 if he could just figure out it actually is a 1v1.
There's no way. He's off. He's already going right back to the bodies, thinking that they came together. But Cooper's here, waiting to catch him. More good damage here. Now, this is starting to track what seems to be other duos here in the area that are just going to stick into their usual...
Dang, good aim, bro.
But there it is.
Put on a
Finally,
sweatshirt.
up here for Lateral Landing. It'll be a great 2-piece elimination for them, giving them that little bit of cushion that they were looking for here. They're not quite safe again inside the top 13 just yet, but they are there now after 8 points they earned there. Meanwhile, Visual and Braids, what is this? This is a completely different strat.
Even got me shaking my head, scratching it, trying to wonder what went wrong. Typically we see a team like this spread out on these mountain ranges that you see there in the mini-map, and that's how they get a lot of their surge. This time around, maybe trying to wait for something in late, find something. Hopefully they make a mistake. Timing, if it doesn't work out though, might put them behind the rest of the curve as QK and Don find themselves an elimination over here towards Painted Palms. Instead of going on a wild goose chase though, they're gonna let that solo player run away. Maybe they could turn back and get the elimination later. We know we're gonna go for a reboot eventually. But for QK and Khan, man, this is gonna be a good start to the game. Get that damage early. And once you got that storm surge damage early, it kind of opens.
Where Pollo at? What the heck? Is Pollo dead?
Instead of just getting damage.
No, where is he?
Those eliminations too. I'm gonna be keeping close eyes on Visuals and Breeds too, because like you said, that is such a massive risk for them to take here, waiting inside the base.
Okay, I guess he's there. Like, how did I not see bro on the mat on the screen? I don't know.
Other players, again from here looking at it might not pay off.
This is a new type of surge base. I've seen everybody doing this now.
Same trusty strategy, keeping this
Like a little roof on it.
tower. This just seems to work out a lot better for them, and then pushing teams that they tend to weaken on the way. There's an Adrian's, one of the few down here at the Dark Dominion. So we saw them rotate past this. They didn't go around to actually contest for the Rapid, of course. And shots coming in from Peterbot's duo up top.
Yeah, they spotted that one out quick. Saw the surge base, saw the window open. Unlike some of the other surge bases where there is no top on their base, you can kind of, you know, crouch, uncrouch, peek over, not really give yourself away. But Peterbot built it in a way to where it's impossible to get shockwaved on for free. So usually we always talk about Peterbot and Foil hunting teams down. I'm getting in the back of my head. Maybe they're prepared if worse comes to worse. That happens to them. They are the team to beat after 8 games so far. I should say 9 games. We're here in game 10. Let's see if that lead goes away. Muzz and Sphinx over towards Tumble Hills. Zone moving on over towards Squibbly Shores. We talked about last time Clicks and Higgs had a zone move over in this favor. I think
I smell fries. Oh, smell good.
Muzz and Sphinx, who's currently positioned 8th on the leaderboard.
Done really good today too. 2nd place in that first game, 12th and then a 10th, right? So a lot of in-game
That's our
appearances so
little.
far for Muzz and
That's like the
Sphinx.
first time they're showing Zen and Bucky mid game.
Bucky and Zen.
Oh, good tags. They definitely figured out the surge strategy. So they were getting cooked at first.
This team here and get going themselves.
You know, watching this sometimes you just gotta have a lot of patience because there's a lot of moments to where you typically would think I gotta rotate to zone, I don't want to take the damage, I want to beat other teams there, but sometimes it's just more beneficial, especially if you have the white HP heals, to go ahead and fight for your time, let the storm do its thing, force other players at their hands depending on what situation they're in. Especially if you have a little bit more control of your games. Curve and Veno, a different approach already. You know, in the last couple games, we see them very, very early on try to be the team on the high ground and really condition the rest of the lobby. This time around, just like we saw with Visuals and Braids, taking a whole different approach. Slowing things down and just minimizing the risk of them actually getting eliminated.
They do already have 2 eliminations too, so they're feeling pretty good about their overall damage, but as we start talking about the way the zone played out, it's
Oh my
you
god.
have this monstrous base set up here at the Wonky Land as the zone has favored them for quite some time here, and there's plenty of extra heals to work with as well, so he's gonna have to pick and choose here what they want to take on the road with them.
Oh, that's tough.
Plenty of time to wait. Zone is pulling towards the south. They have their wonky wheel. They have their combination of both the fizz and the shockwave to really dodge a lot of the teams at the early portions of that zone. You kind of move out of render distance, make it easier for them to move in. And you see the zone is kind of pulling off the shores of Squibbly over into more of the mainland. And this is where you do have a few different mountain ranges that will be in play. So rotations being quick, that is of the essence here. And that's where you see now for all those
My bad,
other
chat.
players that have waited
Something
to
smells
build
good
this
as
zone to try
frick.
to move their way in. You're seeing Cold and Rapid, they're pulling that edge of the zone. Instead of going straight in, they know this side of the map is more than likely uninhabited by a lot of the players, so they're just going ahead, taking a slow approach yet again. They don't seem to be in a worry, and they don't seem to be desperate to make any big plays.
Yep, and they got little bushes to play with as well here. So with the zone coming back their way, look at that. They have a nice little ambush set up there. Once the team's rotating in, Peterbot still finds himself safe in the positioning here. So long as they found their damage, they'll be just fine. Agers and Ritual haven't really moved either since rotating their last position here. They're only 83 above, so this is a much more precarious situation to be in.
Yeah, it might look good. It might look good now
Don't.
with the damage being above the threshold, but you know as well as I do, the way that some of these games have been going, you'll be above in one zone and then instantly fall below in the next. Just, we need to get down to
No way, bro. P and Poyo's surge base actually pulled zone. That's crazy.
Down to 40 players overall, so they're really playing tiptoeing with
It's actually
that line
peak,
when it
bro.
comes to Surge, Cold and Rapid, similar situation, only 143 above, and it's not easy for them to rotate from point A to point B.
Who is that?
Damage is gonna get taken off of that Surge.
Something to note though, they were max material coming out of that storm there, so they are in a prime position here. Don't let that material count.
No way, bro. That's actually, Chad. The first place team actually pulled zone, bro. Well, actually, they didn't. They got to rotate now, but.
The same could be said for them. They have this high ground base. They've had the zone this entire time. They're finding a tremendous amount of damage from this advantageous spot, and now they get to shockwave out and play into the Dark Dominion. So this is actually called a Rapid's draw spot. And again, normally when you get the drop, obviously we've seen those teams turn these opportunities.
Bro, that they're so freaking high. They just got a shock once, and they're basically in zone. I think Bucky and Zen pulled. Did they? I can't tell.
Now we're starting to push that end game. Veno and Curve, no pressure so far. They've just been sitting on the vending machine trying to see if anyone was willing to come this way. Clearly,
dang.
Some people got a little too close to the fire and got burnt here. It's Magma and G Monster. This is another Veno and Curve elimination onto the same team. They just can't catch a break from here.
Yeah, and I know the game's still going on, but with those eliminations there, they take first place in the tournament. Placement points
My
have a
God,
second
dude,
lead.
Bolts and
It's gonna
Acorn got
continue to
max
struggle,
pull.
but it goes to show how close the leaderboard actually is through and through. Am I watching a replay? Am I watching another clip? Peterbot and Poyo are just finding opportunity after opportunity, and it's on to Veer. That is going to be a heartbreak right there if Threads cannot clutch out some good points in this game. He is only 4 points away from that bubble.
Yeah, they were doing so well after finding those two healers, and now lose your teammate kind of here is going to be that much more tougher. Well, you have to make.
Oh wait, that's actually good.
As we were jumping away,
It's an interesting zone right here. Very interesting zone. A lot of people are like, there's so many people congested right now. It's insane. So many people having to rotate, and P and Poyo just gonna get so many tags from their freaking surge base.
Playing for the end game. No one's in that base up top either. Somewhat of a vacant storm surge base from before. Zone is bounced back. Acorn and Bolts are still in this game as well right now. Barely holding on though.
Bucky and Zen got like an easy rotate, dude. Let's go.
Meanwhile, Peterbot continuing to find eliminations.
Yeah, to start the game, Veno and Curves, two off spawn elims, put him in first. Peterbot gets elim, they take first back. Veno and Curve get a couple more elims that pushes them in first, and now they take.
I guess we're gonna wait. Okay, they rotated a little late, so they didn't get. They shouldn't be getting tagged at all, which is good.
All still in the mix. You can't forget about Clicks and Higgs. All it takes is one moment to catch fire in these next 3 games to really kind of shut everything up. They do have that gold chaos. They got the purple AR. They got slap pizza. They got
50 alive.
They got all the resources necessary to have a good game here. But the zone might play a huge role depending on where it goes. I see it moving towards the south. We're going back in and through Dark Dominion. So even though we got those buildings we need to worry about, it's not as drastic as a North Pole and all those mountain ranges.
Jacob, I also saw visual embrace still.
Oh my God. Bucky and Zen are about to take height. Like Bucky and Zen and Clicks and Higgs are like on the same layer. Bucky and Zen get this, dude. They're dropping. They got to kill. He's not getting the refresh. Oh my God, Bucky and Zen dropping down. Come on. Oh. Frick, man.
Yeah, and this is another reason why
Dude.
it's just a little bit too
Oh my God, Poyo died.
Poyo's not only because of material, but it's because everybody's sending it up above. You said it yourself, Poyo down. Now there's a lot of pressure here on the Peterbot to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Quickly peeks up, steals some of that loot away. Curve and Veno are on the other side, literally first in place, staring at each other through the wall.
They got height, but they're so low. Oh my God, Pete just, yeah, GG. Bucky's dead, bro. No way.
They have the confidence to go up, the challenge Clicks at Higgs, but now it's falling short with Peterbot storming him down.
Just doesn't get better, you know. He's just sticking to the game plan. He's like,
he's not dead. He's not dead.
Come into these games and play for high ground. It's what's gonna open up positioning for
Oh
me.
my God, he cannot take one shot. Pete's dead. Oh my God.
Tries to bail off, of course, but it's not gonna be enough. Clicks has just got his number this time.
This is an opening. Curve and Veno needed. Bolts is by himself down below.
Where's Bucky at, bro?
Another top team sent back to the lobby. Not only Curve and Veno's chance to increase that lead for first place, even with Cold and Rapid still alive, but for Clix and Higgs to play catch up here. They have the high ground. A lot of the teams are already out of their path, but another one sends it towards the north. Another team is trying to battle up above for the high ground. Meanwhile, Cold
Bucky just died. 16th, bro. Dang, dude. It's like, oh my god. They had height, dude. Of course, just Peaches freaking. Of course, Peaches freaking shocks up as a solo, bro. Like what? It's crazy. Peaches grieves height as a solo, dude. Like what?
Yeah, you see Curve and Veno just waiting in the shadows for a moment just like this. Everything up
That's
above
crazy.
is suspended, but they're actually looking down below. Look at the material count, the lack of resources. They might have what they need to take the high ground, so Clix and Higgs have to give it up. Hoppy in a minute. You said it yourself. From top 6 to start this game, this is their chance to increase
Vino probably wins this game.
backs up against the wall. 6 builds, tries to find his way to the front side of zone while
Oh my god.
bare minimum. Curve ends up in a scuffle against Clix. No builds left. He's gonna have to reposition. And
Yo, bro just sat there.
He returns back to the scene of the crime to take down his former teammate.
Unfortunately, he did lose Curve in the process. He finds Promware as a solo, but no, Nut comes to back him up, and then he has to back off here completely. Look at this. Veno didn't even get to pick up any mats either. So now he's down to 4 builds. But hey, look, inside the top 10 now, still earning points, but you have Cold and Rapid making up for time lost.
What the heck happened?
Down goes Taki too, and now he's at 9 eliminations here, Jacob.
This is a legacy at its finest. Veno is really trying to put on, not only for himself, not only for Curve, but the entire EU region, saying, hey, look, it could be that easy. Cold and Rapid, though, still a big pain in their side, but Rapid goes down. Muzz and Sphinx drop down from above. This is literally chaos at its finest.
This is crazy. The points here being added up. Meanwhile, Veno is just soaking up placement points because the lobby's doing the hard
Oh my god.
And he goes into monstrous shot.
Veno's fragging, dude.
Oh my gosh.
And he got the siphon.
Continues to do it time and time again. And don't count him
Oh
out
my
just yet. That's
god.
another huge shot. The Fullberry miss drops too. Can he get some time to pop it? There it is. Tries to break out through the top. Look at the game sense. The
He has
awareness to break
not
out
many
the
match now,
dangerous
not many
layer.
match, but just
Veno is
enough.
firing on all cylinders
Oh
right
my
now,
god.
and he is still going.
I can't believe what we're witnessing.
Just enough, dude. Just enough.
Taking over in this endgame, but he has to be careful.
No way Veno clutches this. No way. Veno might actually be him. 60? Bro, he's doing such little damage. Oh my god. Yo. Veno might be him, bro. What the frick? Oh my god.
I'm not even playing in this game, but Veno came to NA. He is taking over. He picks up Curve, and this team is a bulldozer in these NA lobbies. They're single-handedly taking down top team after top team by themselves. But Zypta, Void, they deserve all the praise in the world, Zeke.
I am at a loss for words. Obviously, we want to talk about Veno, but we need to highlight Zypta and Void. Oh my gosh, the chaos that was that game, and literally Veno is just mowing down players left and right, and at the very end, it is a 2v1. Zypta, Void, they take advantage of that, right? They say, hey, look, if it's just you, even gods can bleed sometimes. We'll walk away with the victory royale.
God dang.
119 points. These guys are looking to secure themselves a spot going to the summit with only 2 games left to go. This puts them in a really good spot, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, considering how crazy the low ground was, to have a full duo in that moment, being able to take on Veno.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dang, Peterbot dropped a 4.
help them up the leaderboard, but
Oh my
goodness,
gosh.
it could have been a 1v2 in Veno's favor, but again, shout outs to that duo for getting the 9th
68 kills.
of our
was close. What a nail biter for the duo. Yeah, they were kind of just hanging out, right? We saw how many solos that were in that lobby, and amongst all of the chaos, amongst Veno just
Bucky and Zen in the same exact spot.
Duo there at the end, they just get to kind of look up
God
and
damn.
where'd everybody else go? Right? We only got one.
They're being consistent though, I can't lie.
Win all of a sudden, they go ahead, they clutch it up, they take the win as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that win right there shakes up the leaderboard.
Oh man, well, we're gonna go to a break. When we return, we are absolutely taking a look at Curve and Veno. That solo clutch was incredible. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Don't you go anywhere.
Dang, dude.
He's literally Thanos. Like that's literally what he's fucking saying.
Right there shakes up the leaderboard.
Oh man, we're gonna go to a break. When we return, we are absolutely taking a look at Curve and Veno. That solo clutch was incredible.
Dude,
We'll see you guys in just
how many more points did Vino get as a solo right there? I swear to God, the clutches and the kills is literally insane. Fucking retarded. He's literally Thanos. Like that's literally what he's playing like. Motherfucker played a reels against King of League today and lost me 200, but sure in the hell that warm up did it. Shit. Dude, Zavi and Aminish though. Not gonna lie, bro. They're playing fucking nice. Zavi and Aminish are fucking tough, bro. They're playing really fucking tough, bro. Zavi and Aminish are doing really good. Muzz and Sphinx are on lane quad. Visuals and Braids definitely slowed down a bit. Aegis and Ritual, I feel like we're not seeing that much of them, and they're still fucking doing great too. That's where we need to watch them on the broadcast. Reed is 12. He's clenching onto the land spot. Just fucking. Oh, it's not going too good. Come on, King Reed. You got this, bro. A win. Honestly, a win will change it so much for Reed, bro. Your tweet, did he for real? Yeah, no. Dude, you just gotta give credit where credit's due, though. These guys are playing crazy. I can't believe they showed out like that, bro. First 9, second 9, second 11. Acorn and Bolts were also, I feel like, on that type of time. Yeah, they were. Yesterday, first and then fourth. They were doing good too. And then today they kind of slowed down. They got a third, but still slowed down a bit. That's the only problem. 2 games left, chat. There's 2 games left of NA Fortnite competitive. 2 games left. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to get a bit nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a bit fucking nervous. Can't even defend clicks anymore, it's sickening. MC7. If they win a game, I mean, yeah, they're in a bad position. Because if they win a game, they're not even getting, top 5. I'm being real, they're not. They're not even top 5ing, I think. They're just, at this point, their job is to make sure they have a good game to secure the land qual. That's honestly what it is. But if you are a Clicks fan and Clicks isn't bringing it home, definitely should be cheering on the big Vino. He's also an exet too, so. Or I know some of you guys Some of you guys already fucking said you switched over to the Pete Nation, which is fucking crazy. Here we go. This is why I'm not doing this. It's just bad. And like, I feel bad for the mods because they're probably looking at this like, holy shit. We got next season, don't worry. Yo. Yo. Fuck, man. Yoxic's like, fuck this shit, man. I can't keep defending this. Good luck clearing the calm out. Yeah, I know, Mark. That's crazy, bro. But that's how it is. That's shit I was talking about the other day, bro. How like Parrish also was like, it's just like you can't help kids that are just fanned out of their minds right now. You know, people are. I bet you there's a few kids, not more than a few kids right now that are just crying right now, talking about clicks. You're not doing that good or some shit. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Vino said he's going for a 40 bomb. Vino said he was going for a 40 bomb, chat. He actually has it. 37. Taking my talents to CS. Oh, God. Are we seeing Bucky quit?
Maybe in a central little land, and you just gotta add a little bit of spice from EU, and that's what makes everything just taste so much better.
I am just shocked by what we just witnessed. We have 2 games left to go. Let's bring up those standings again. Wow. As we look at the standings as well, I mean, guys, even look from first to fifth, right? Only
Holy shit.
5 points separating Curve
Holy
and
shit.
Venom
Do we think,
from Avi
chat,
in a minute.
do we think Pete will do something now? I don't think so.
Again, this is why we call out, right?
I don't think he does anything right now.
Can change everything, man. You
No
just
way.
string together eliminations. The way Benno just hit even a second place. You don't even need the Victorial. You can find yourself.
Is this real?
climbing the standings. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Rangers
top
and
10 with
Rituals
Uncon
as well.
Wonky
Look at
should
this.
be bannable.
Jumping up 2 whole placements
Yo.
right now, Kelly. Off of a 6th place with 7 elims. Now, Kelly, right now, more than ever, these eliminations are so critical. There's so many points locked behind these eliminations. That's what these players need to be targeting.
I mean, Agers and Ritual, like you said, they got 8th place with, or I'm sorry, they got 6th place with 7 eliminations. Cold and Rapid that game only went down in 8th. They only got 3 eliminations, and that is why Agers and Ritual are jumping up. Literally, you could be doing really well, making it to the end game, grabbing eliminations.
I'm trying to look. I don't want to actually ruin anything. I better stay away from this. I'm trying to check out your guys' shit that you guys are sending me, but I better stay away and off the Twitter because I don't want to leak anything to myself. I better lock that. I've been wrapped up. I'm not trying to like it. I'm not trying to say shit for myself.
Domination.
Oh, God.
Blinked and I was like, wait a minute.
Y'all are sending me shit to react to, but I don't want to leak anything.
2 games left. We are approaching that point now where it is possible.
Put on my gamer chat, about to eat this burger.
Potentially be thinking about, okay, listen, they're playing way too good right now. How do we stop them? I know we kind of talk about this a lot. We saw it on EU earlier. The attempt to potentially stop them early on. All this over in EU, and it went a certain way. Do you think it's happening? Do you think it's happening in Game 11?
No.
Probably not, but we can hope. 2 games left to go here before we say goodbye. I cannot believe what has transpired so far. With 2 games left to go, all of these dudes are thinking the same exact thing. How do we either get in the top 13 or fight for that number 1 spot? Casters, it is time. Game 11 is ready. Take it away.
Monster, I don't know if Curve and Benno will be contested off drop, but I don't
How do I
think
pick
it's
this
going to
up?
be a smart play. Because something you notice first off is when they were the best team in some of these lobbies, it usually starts in the early game. On day 1, it was the mid and end game where they lacked a little bit of preparation. But now that that's solved, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think everyone wants to get Sky and scrolled here in game number 11. So let's see if things are getting hyped now.
Two games left, Monster. 2 exciting chances for anybody to rise up the leaderboards. And before this moment, we had a very, very close tournament, 6 points difference. But after Curve and Veno's just phenomenal solo play, they have almost a 50-point gap.
And that's the thing, you know, when you listen to Veno speak, he was actually saying Curve was due for the pop-off. Curve is gonna have his moment. Little did we know, the wolf was in sheep's clothing. He has been playing so crazy. It's looking like young Veno. The Veno that we knew to be one of the most dangerous fighters when he was up and coming. We're just seeing him just outperform like crazy right now. And you love to see it too, because it's well-deserved. And the competition overall is extremely close. But okay, Jacob, let's get to some of this action here. Paper and Resi are still fighting for a qualification spot for themselves. That was a great 2-piece of it.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. That side of the map isn't necessarily my favorite, whether you're contested, uncontested, or simply just win the fight. Doesn't make it any easier at all. Blake Preston still on this side of the map. Going to get the Tick and Mafia on the south side of the Frigid Fortress. Good damage onto Preston, though, giving a huge advantage on over to the other side. But Mafia has a huge chunk of HP missing as well. And this is where the lurks are starting to come in. But the longer you lurk, the longer you fight, those third parties will become a huge factor. Empen and Jack already making their way on over.
Empen and Jack have been all over these fights here. They've had success. They've had some failures. So has Mafia. Looking Blake's perspective. Just kind of leaving this one out. See? Misses the most important shot, though. Any little touch there, he could have sneezed on the Tick, and it would have been a big up. And Preston didn't even see him run past him either, so they just seem to be a little out of it here for game number 11. And Ben and Jack not too content with the extra shots they're hitting inside of there. I think they learned a lesson last time. So they're off to disengage now.
Still got Scare and Osid at the actual Frigid Fortress just towards the north. They were the ones that, essentially the last ones standing after everything had settled, but just literally one room away. Preston and Blake, I have to imagine they know each other are here. Even the Tick as a solo, they only saw one elimination in the feed. Just about where is he at? Every single person in this scenario, Monster, is one shot away from going down or getting eliminated, and that's why you see the careful approach. But maybe Preston hears something on the other side of that wall. He's trying to tiptoe, take his time. There's a full window open, a clear shot. They double attack from both sides. That was actually a smart way to approach that from Preston and Blake.
I'm thinking Preston was looking through the cracks in the brick like, yep, I see an angle, bro. He's in here. Let's go for it. It ends up working out. Squibbly unlocked, of course, by Peterbot and Pollo. Let's see if they're doing a big surge base or rotating out early, trying to get a fight for some surge, maybe even some points, of course. All in all, though, they're going back to that strat where they just push Chris and Drew here, who are kind of based down right now.
Yeah, and honestly, unless you think something unordinary is going to happen with Veno going down early and a lack of eliminations, one of the big ways to come back, especially for a team like Peterbot and Pollo, is through eliminations here. You talked about it yourself. They fought this one before against Chris and Drew. They got an elimination, but they've also went down or down to low HP, making the surge not necessarily worth it. There goes another example. They're 100 damage gone just like that. Pollo having to slow things down, trying to heal up, but Peterbot's relentless pressure gets the double edits towards the top, forcing Drew to fall down yet another layer. But we've seen this happen a few times throughout the weekend. Eventually, Peterbot and Pollo do disengage, but I'm not sure that's going to necessarily be the case. They trade shots again. Another 100 damage landing onto Pete.
Yeah, one thing Chris and Drew have done is play defense very, very well, right? Like every time
that's a good pizza.
Go down, they actually haven't fully eliminated this team. They have managed to defend themselves more than well enough, and Peterbot and Pollo say, you know what? You got it, bro. Once again, and they just give it to them because they know too that going back and forth is not worth it. They wait until they're ahead and they say, all right, we're gonna take the surge positive and dip out.
Sometimes you got to take the little victories. Hopefully they accumulate into a massive victory at the end of the game. So jump on board Freds and Beer. To start the day off, they were inside of that top 13. They slowly fizzled out, but as it stands now, 14th place, 264 points. 13th place is only 6 points away. So if they were able to clean up those eliminations, they would move inside of the bubble as the game does progress. On one side of the map, you can kind of see what is on the line for some of these players, and they're really just trying to put it all out there, and they leave no regrets left on the table. Brilliant seems to be by himself. Not sure where Jargon's at. Possibly eliminated by UK, but they break into the same box. UK almost goes down, but he's able to not only survive, but get the elimination onto Carillion. Basically tell him what he really feels.
Yeah, I was trying to find Carillion on the standings. Definitely is one of those teams on that bubble area. They haven't had enough time to really focus in on their performances, but either way, getting eliminated now in game number 11 is going to be a massive setback for the team here now. Jumping back to this right here, Peterbot. Boy, I don't think we've seen them actually fight Skittles' team at all. So Skittles caught out of position here and into the drop. Okay, this is exactly where Peterbot wants you. They know they're not going to have teams here, not this early. Just like that, Skittles rotates out of one problem and into another one.
That's just the part. Literally, Peterbot and Pollo went from fighting Chris and Drew. I don't know why they disengaged, but Chris and Drew went one way, Peterbot went the other, and basically attacked two different players on one team, sent them right back to the lobby. Another heartbreak moment here in game 11, basically leaving it all to the 12th and final game for some of these teams that have been eliminated early on. And as you can see, 74 players up, Monster. This one looking to move at a little bit of an accelerated fashion than some of the other games we've seen so far.
Okay, I did find Carillion and Jargle on the standings. They're actually in 13th, holding the line with 270 points there, Jacob. Now, the jump above them is Rhea and Cooper, who have a 30-point cushion, it seems like, for 12. But it is super close from basically that line up and down.
Really watching all the teams below you. Probably even some of the teams above. Just hoping they go down early. Kind of ease the pain. But you can see the big difference here from Rapid and Cold and some of the other teams. Rapid literally buying out the mending machine. And then they kind of bring all the heals up towards Cold. So you can kind of watch them. Kind of leaving scraps, essentially, for anybody else that tries to rotate through and grab that mending machine and jump on board Void. Looks like he's getting chased down by a Beef. Nowhere near his teammate just yet, but he's trying to use those shockwaves to close the distance.
Just look at Zith's points, too. Overall today, having quite the performance here. Obviously, after that last battle royale, in a 5th place before that, propelled themselves right into a potential land qualification spot. Now, they still have a little bit of a ways to go, but if they can continue to play well, they will be up towards the top here in the next 2 rounds. Visuals and Blades.
Oh, that thing was crazy.
Down the totem pole. They were holding that 3rd strong for so long. These last few rounds have just been a bit tougher.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they have a bit of a cushion, almost.
Bucket just died, bro. Frick, man.
Last 2 games, but almost leaves you scratching your head. They vastly changed up their strategy from day 1 going into day 2, where they would typically set up here for a long time, just getting little tags that adds up to a good amount of surge. By the time they rotated towards those moving zones, it made them a little more free to do what they want.
Oh no, Zen's in a fight, dude.
Over, even to close the day out yesterday, lurking on him, getting those eliminations, forcing in the back of Visuals and Braid's minds different things to go out. But they're going to go ahead and get that.
Bro, show the Zen fight, come on. Oh my god, Zen died. Bro, that's crazy.
And every team south of that line has to rotate either through Visuals and Braids or to the left or the right.
And this is definitely the better spot to be in. And, you know, this is arguably the best spot to have a monster surge base, but they seem to have gone to keeping more of a low profile. They're trying to mix things up. And if I had to guess, teams just changed their rotation strategy, right, coming into day 2. Maybe that's why Visual Breed is having a bit of a harder time, whereas yesterday, while everyone was caught off guard, strat worked a little better. Caught the Peterbot and Pollo. They're fighting for points. Shores, obviously, their domain. Doing a good job so far.
Peterbot just using a couple of resources that are around. Taking that spicy fish, getting a little bit of a movement boost that can help him try to break into some of these boxes. They pressure out Must from 2 different angles. One shot can connect from Pollo. Peterbot still holding it down, leading some of those Thunderbird shots through, getting him down to just HP. And with the zone here, yeah, it might only be a 1 tick, but it's going to increase the worry for Must. Liquid tries to go up and make a play onto Peterbot, but he gets cut short as well. He has no choice but to try and disengage. He basically gave up any hope of him and his duo either taking down Peterbot or surviving, so he moves towards the north, saying, hey, if you're going to eliminate him, I probably already have the goal. Let's just start working on plan B.
And little did they know that he actually fully dipped on his teammates. So stuck around and finished it, but not worth the risk. Really showing you too that like Peterbot and Pollo are really trying to play for an end game right now. They know that, hey, the points will come. We just got to keep winning.
Muzz and Sphinx, you know, Muzz at least, you know, in Major 3 in trios qualifying in the last game of the day to make it to globals. Much better position, 7th place, 430 points on the leaderboard. Just needs to be able to close it out strong in the last 2 games. Listen and Aloe in the mix as well, just trying to float above one of these teams. They're going to be in 23rd place, 214 points. I want to say roughly like 56 points away from getting inside of that bubble. That's definitely going to help him tenfold. Raven does go down. Aloe already trying to shockwave over. CDZ realizing the shockwaves are coming in. He's going to try to disengage himself. Can't be the hero in a situation that started so fast.
Unfortunate turn of events here for CDZ and Raven. They find themselves at the bottom of the standings here, but hey, all of this is experience gathered and effort learned. So Aegis there finds G-Monster in the feed. So Aegis continue to do what he needs to earn himself some fight his way back into first. Neck and neck up at the top. No teams can make a mistake now. If you're Acorn and Bolts, you're going to need to have those big game wins as well. Otherwise, the dream is out.
Yeah, which is surprising to start this day. We're talking about the phenomenal play from Bolts, solo impact. Him and Acorn's ability to remain consistent in each and every one of these games. It's just something went wrong today. You know, compared to yesterday, they had a 32nd place and 19th. They did make up for it in a moment with a 3rd place with 5 eliminations, but now they're 98 points away from first place. 2 games left. Almost have a little bit of control over their destiny. They really got to hope and curve Benno, Aegis, Ritual, Cold, and Rapid. A whole slew of players to have a much worse performance than they've had so far, even on average. Aegis and Ritual rotating back on over towards Sandy Strip. Another team, uncontested drop. They really have conditioned a good portion of this lobby to stay away from this mending machine.
You know, and I'm just thinking, Javi and Diminish actually jumped up a placement point last game as well. Their placement so far in the tournament is 8.6. The best of all the teams right now inside of the top 5. That is a pretty impressive stat, just kind of taking a surface glance at it right now. Everyone else, though, clearly, though, has way more elims. That's why they have the higher points overall. But still, Javi and Diminish playing exceptional right now. It's a great time to start checking in with them. What's going well with them? Why can they keep making it work here? It seems like the Frigid Fortress is treating them very well.
Yeah, and honestly, an unlikely duo coming into this one. You know, at one point it was Reet and Javi, Diminish with a whole other player, and Reet goes ahead and says, hey, Cooper, you want a duo? We're not playing as well as we hoped, so he goes a separate way. Javi and Diminish, they formed just in time to have a phenomenal performance in play-ins. They followed up with a good performance in heats, and already continuing that trend here with a top 5 position on the leaderboard, 75 points away. What could be both of those players' first FNCS championship. But again, when you look at the leaderboard on the right, it's just so close, not only for the actual first place on the leaderboard, but to the top 13 overall, where you see 13 and 14th place have already been eliminated out of this lobby. And honestly, you don't want to look back at this moment, Monster, saying, hey, I had the chance and I wasted it.
Yeah, most definitely. And I'm actually looking at the standings just for like Javi and Diminish's, you know, placement performances. They actually have 2 second places in there, and last game obviously pulled that 3rd. So they have come close to a win multiple times now. We will be keeping an eye on them. But with Cold and Rapid here from the Dark Dominion now to this new draw spot so far, it seems to be playing off relatively well. They have 400 damage above, plenty of material, and they actually pull zone. Okay, this is really good for Cold and Rapid right here. They actually needed a little bit of luck, and it seems like it's playing off.
Yeah, I'm thinking in my head, the only thing they're missing is a little bit of high ground, but it's Cold and Rapid. When do they ever play on the high ground? Exactly, they get what they want. Just like Peterbot and Pollo, relentless pressure throughout the entirety of this game. They're almost 1,000 above the threshold, but you wouldn't think that to be true. They only have 1 elimination so far, so they're going for it. They're going for these high elim games. It's just they're not finding any success on the actual eliminations up until then, where they take down both Jack and N-Pen.
Bro, I'm gonna get some more water, bro. I need more water, man.
There's a lot of their builds. They can pick and choose what resource they want to take with them before they finally make their way on out.
This is crazy because they're really playing to their strengths right now. goes the full-berry miss, so they're just going to be shock-waving their way all the way into the zone. Shoot, they might even end up on some high ground here shortly. They have the mats to play for it. But Peterbot gets caught in a spider's trap right there. Got to be careful. On the other side, as we were watching that, though, we missed what was happening over here. Flex, buddy, you're looking the wrong way. Veno knocks him upside the head, and then they get the follow-up in the finish.
Distance, 8 corner bolts, quickly rotating in towards the zone. And they're using that as a quick second here to look back. Seeing anybody that still has the journey to make, like Dozier and Ishu outside of the zone. They're just pressuring, trying to make it harder for them to not only make it in, but
bro, those mountains suck, bro.
make it in healthy. Another elimination towards the side. Slepsy and Wage was able to pick up one. He pushed Paper and Rezi back as Perv looks like he's trying to approach in that direction. You see Benno peeking through the cone, gathering vital information for their team. And you can see Benno and Curve are the only team who haven't been hit by any surge so far in each and every one of these games. It's just going to show that that early game presence by Curve and Benno is paying off tenfold.
They've just been the most aggressive. Again, been clearly the most successful in the early game. This game's a little bit slower for them in the early game, but their mid game is just taking off right now. They are in another prime situation to play for high ground here in the end game, and we know what they do well. They play it late. They let people get their first, little taste of height, and then they come in and put their influence to the test. Rapid and cold, though, much different strategy for them. We've seen them play low ground, time in, time out, front side, dead side, you name it. They'll be there. Comes to rotate stuff. This is still a difficult terrain to play with, right? They have to go up and over this mountain, which you have Peterbot and Poyo now completely positioned up, and then you have Clicks and Higgs already basing on the opposite side.
Sometimes seeing teams take it early.
Wait.
Clicks and Higgs were able to hold it early on in day number 1. But
Actually, I'm not gonna look at that. It might be. It might be. It might spoil.
Peterbot and Poyo have the luxury to stagger themselves back. Look down, rainfire from above. Not necessarily getting eliminations here, but they are just bursting every single player they connect shots with as they rotate on over. Curve and Benno positioned down below. Hop gonna diminish towards the side. Clicks and Higgs. We've seen in previous games them try to go ahead and claim high.
I was gonna see how far ahead Pete is to Benno, but
now they pull zone in their favor, and they immediately build up, saying, "Hey, if you want high ground."
I'm pretty sure they're like a couple points between apart. I mean.
And that's so different than anything else we see from Clicks and Higgs. They've been building single straight standing towers, but now Higgs is putting up this huge flex right now with a monstrous base. Benno and Curve here have no issues fighting their way to the new zone, though. That was almost a fresh Elim. Oh, actually, it is an Elim as things catch up. Finds another one. And he was already in the lead, Jacob, with the most amount of Elims, and he's
Poyo dead.
Look at this, not looking good. Poyo's down.
Uh-oh.
He finds one. Can he get the follow?
Peter's about a 2v1 though.
So much damage, but he can't quite get.
Wait, Poyo's not dead. He's alive. Oh my god. Ain't no way.
Yeah, and they have the splashes. They're gonna have Incy start to use those along with the pizza, but the zone is moving in. 10 ticks of damage, instantly popping the big pot. Really trusting Peterbot to get those splashes out in time. They have to be careful though. Right above them, Clicks and Higgs, and even in front of zone, we got Curve and Benno. We got Muzz and Sphinx as well. Honestly, the storylines couldn't be any better here in this game because you got first place right now. Curve and Benno could be the first time a player has won in both EU and NA, two of the hardest regions.
Oh, he died again. Oh, GG.
Taking one of the hardest teams out of their path to the finish line.
Polyo's down and out. The full Elim comes through right there, Jacob, and he gets the finish as well. And just like that, they're up in the lead now. Clicks and Higgs, though, on high ground, doing exactly what they need to do. They have solidified the positioning here.
Doing a good job, sacrificing a little bit of HP so that way they can go deep into the zone, reconnect on that high ground. It's going over towards Frigid Fortress. That gives them the luxury to look towards the backside of zone, seeing players late to shockwave in, but they think it's all smooth sailing. But Curve and Benno wait for these perfect moments. They've elevated themselves step by step, and they're waiting until they least suspect it. But Peterbot still going on his rampage, big down onto Dragon, trying to pick up that elimination. But Curve and Benno, they're matching him blow for blow.
8 Elims now. Veno is really starting to heat up here, and they're not even interested in jumping down for Max. Notice that. They want to maintain this positioning, and they're still trying to time for high ground here, trying to play for another win. Higgs,
Oh, shoot.
Is the only one up top. They send Clicks down low. Clicks finds Peterbot.
Dang.
Up, sweeps him under the
Oh.
rug. And now, Veno and Curve. Here comes the setup. Off they go. Curve's got no mat, so they have to concede to go lower and lower.
I bet they're happy. I bet Vino's happy for that.
Look at all these old builds as things are moving back and forth, but Veno
Got to secure them the freaking first, bro.
neck to neck with Clicks and Higgs right here.
Yeah, Curve and Veno, I feel like they know they don't even necessarily need the high ground. They don't even necessarily need the win. They just need to remain consistent. That slows them down a little bit. Big shot is going to land on the Veno. Pressure coming from up above. Thank gosh that Curve is there to alleviate some of the pressure, holding on to the build. But if you blink, you might have missed it. Higgs has went down. Clicks trying to go for the revive. Curve and Veno, nobody else is up there to contest it. They use the fizz. They use the shockwaves. They instantly take away that high ground. 6 teams left, Monster, and everybody at least has the duo by their side unless it's cold. He goes down. Rapid is now left by himself.
And he has the awareness too. The
They
awareness
take it back.
to keep shooting back at them. Veno tries to keep the pressure, but the shockwaves put Clicks and Higgs up on high ground, and they know we don't have enough mats to hold this one down. Clicks and Higgs managed to have just enough HP though to go ahead and heal back in this game, but then you have Rapid. Look at this, just solo surviving right now as a player here in the mid ground right now. Trying to evaluate what he wants to do here, but he's got pressure coming in from potentially Veno and Curve here on the layer. Right behind he comes and he actually finds Curve. It's going to be Muzz who jumps in and they get the full finish.
Yeah, but still, that's no worries to me. Veno's just taking this time to heal up. Quickly go and scurries outside of the zone.
Oh my
Still
God.
Almost a full chug left, but Higgs is quickly on the chase. Gets a good amount of damage until the zone does.
That was a good kill from Higgs. Holy.
Finally woken up from their slumber. From day 1 to day 2, they finally found their form back. 5 eliminations here, but Rapid is still up, trying to close the gap. Pig down onto Sphinx, separates him from Muzz, but you see he has no builds. He probably feels in the back of his mind he has to get this elimination, but underneath, Braids takes him down, gets the elimination and moves one.
Bro, surely Clicks and Eggs win this, right?
I was gonna say, talking about the slumber, Bolts and Acorn
Oh.
were down low. Now they're the sleeping giants starting to wake up here, putting their influence in the mix, but you have a lot more players to worry about. Braids and Visuals are here to mess around as well. They also need the refresh too, as they're out of material, so they're gonna be forced into this fight here, whether you like it or not. And then, of course, Clicks and Higgs have to come down and jump in the battle as well.
Oh, they died.
Shockwave to go up.
What the
Someone gets
frick?
eliminated in the sky. It's actually Clicks. He couldn't touch down in time. And Bolts and Acorn all of a
No
sudden
way.
now find themselves in a winning position, and the shot goes through. And just like that, Bolts manages to do it again here.
Yeah, Bolts and Acorn pop off in the
Dang, dude.
last game of the day, becoming the second team to win 2 different
Wow, they actually
games
needed
this
that
weekend
game.
in the
Holy.
leaderboard monster. In a world
Bro, they're
where
so
it's
far, though.
stacked and close, this one is surely gonna move them one step closer
40
to
kills
winning
behind
North
Curve and
Delta
Bino. That's
NCS
that's
championships.
dude, that's
One
insane,
left
bro.
game to go. Let's do it.
I keep thinking, man, like, I've got a handle on it. There's like, you know, Zeke, just follow the action. It's all cool. And no, man, we literally just talked about the top 5 right before this, right? And Acorn and Bolts were that 6th place team. They were the team on the outside, and they said, Zeke, I'm sorry, did you forget about us? We can now be in the top 5. Why did you forget about us? And now they are fighting for our love and affection. I cannot believe this. Game 11 with so many Titanic duos, all doing the same thing, thinking, bro, we can do it. This is our chance with 2 games left. We can fight for an axe. Acorn and Bolt say, you know what? We'd like to toss our name in the hat. Little name in the hat. There you go, Zeke. Go ahead. Shuffle it up. I don't know. Kelly, I'm losing it. I'm freaking out.
I mean, this really was the game for our teams in that 6th to 10th place spot. Everyone that was in our top 5 having some issues, either going down to a solo situation or going down early, you know, unless you're Veno. But this Acorn and Bolts that were just right outside of that edge, making sure that they're just playing the low ground, they're playing what they do best. They don't need to be the strongest. They don't need to be getting all
My
these
gosh,
eliminations.
man.
They just need to make it to the end game right there. And Bolts once again going to a solo, improving that he is going to make sure that him and Acorn stay at the top of our leaderboard.
So funny. Game 11 there. I mean, we're just watching all the chaos kind of unfold on night. Oh my gosh, Peterbot's trying to hold it. Clicks and Higgs, they go up for it. Veno and Curve, they start to get active. All this stuff's happening. Elim. And then we take a look. where everybody else is at Acorn and Bolts on the low ground, 100, full healthy duo, and they finish the game just like that as a duo. Incredible stuff for them to kind of re-enter the conversation, not only in that game specifically, because they didn't even know they were alive in that game. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh, they're chilling on the low ground. But now I can only imagine how close they are to keep themselves back in the competition for the win.
Oh my gosh, that little angle, that little tiny little corner was the difference maker. 574 points. Fortnite fan, we have one game left to go. We're gonna go to a break. Okay, I need a moment to breathe. Okay, I need a moment to breathe. When we come back, we start setting up because this is a close run. Okay, go find some popcorn, find a drink, use the bathroom.
Honestly,
Right back, okay?
there's no way Vino doesn't win this, bro. I'll actually be surprised if Vino doesn't win this. They have so many kills, like compared to second, it's insane. What'd I do with that? Where'd it go?
Curve, stream, or Fortnite? What do you guys think? Okay. Okay.
I might watch Buggy and Zen last game
You guys
because
don't know, he's like an up and coming player, picked up by Vino, Curve 1X on Twitch. Guys, feel free to go drop him a follow, boys. Just do both. Okay. Well, what should I do? Mero, you said do both. I swear I either do one or two. Maybe I just do Fortnite, bro. He has the same delay as replay. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I just do Fortnite. We'll stick to that. Yeah, don't switch it up. Don't switch it up.
Bug only needs a 400 kill win.
Could do Curve. We could do Curve for off spawn, but they're gonna do it regardless. There's no point, chat. Does he have comms on or no? No? Okay. I'm gonna stick to Fortnite. I'm gonna stick to Fortnite. And I don't know how to feel about it.
They're not used to losing. Getting beaten?
Yeah.
Not like this. These players are just so locked in.
Could it be the milk?
Hey, no, do whatever you want. You're good. Do whatever you need to do, and I'll catch up.
Stay there.
No, 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 no. That was bad.
Let's go. Turn it up.
Wait, it just said 2 minutes already starting. What the heck? It said 2 minutes like 30 seconds ago.
Come on.
I'm fine. I'm calm.
He's not. He's
Everything. Okay. In case you're joining us, welcome. This is the FNCS Grand Finals. No big deal. One of the most important moments in the FNCS.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have one game left to go. You know, hey, crazy stuff happened in that last game.
What?
Acorn and Bolts got themselves a victory out of that last game. That's crazy, right? Yeah.
I wonder if anyone's gonna change up their drops this game.
Crazier, because right now, Curve and Veno are in first place with 659 points. Kelly!
They have 78 eliminations, more than double that of Acorn and Bolts. Venom and Curve have showed today what they do best. Those early eliminations, going into mid-game, making sure that they don't have to worry about
it's not good.
Storm Surge,
Not good.
and then controlling the mid-ground, either chopping people from from above or eliminating people down below. They do it time and time again. And you know what? Maybe day one wasn't their day, but it's better late than never. Benno showing everyone why he is not just moving states.
Day one was not, I don't know what the fuck.
No, he's moving countries
Low-key.
to claim this
I
as
swear
his
they're still
own.
fragging though. It's just working, I guess.
It's all about America's
Low-key
history.
fucking, I don't know what he did.
Why Britain did
He
it
said he
first
bought it all night.
Please put an absolute.
Whatever the fuck he bought it. Sure
Dude,
enough.
35,000 in here right now. What the frick? Oh my god. Holy dude. 35K. Gosh. That's insane, dude. Like, dude.
The official bank of the NBA is putting the ball in your hands to score up to $1,000 in cash when you play the Bank Shot bonus.
That's like,
tipping off this SoFi NBA playing tournament.
It's gotta be like the second most watched Twitch stream right now. Okay, never mind. 5, 6, 6 most, dude, 6 highest viewers on Twitch right now. Dude, oh my god. That's nuts.
The current cutoff. Seek and Taki are holding that.
I got his bathroom check.
We have one game left to go. Let's even just look at Scare and Osid, right? We saw Scare and Osid pop off earlier on, like not even just a few weeks ago. They could try and play for that spot. Look at Jargu as well, right? Even Zytho, we saw them get a Victor Royale. I mean, Kelly, there's so many players. This goes down to 20, Kelly.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's literally like 42 points that separate 13th from 20th place, and I'm guessing it's even closer down below. So we could probably get to page 3, see teams in our 30th place spot. And if they have that pop-off game, and we know that there is a possibility of some teams just kind of sliding by, making it into the top 5 and just grabbing a handful of eliminations, that right there is 90 points and could be the difference maker of going to Dusseldorf or not. Vivid, this is what NAC is all about. We have so many big names in the top. All the teams that we have been talking about are finally showing up right now, and this is the final game.
It's crazy. I mean, there's so much stuff going on that leaderboard, so much we could break down. But there's only one way to find out who's going to walk away. Not only champions, who's gonna get second, who's gonna get third, who's gonna qualify to the LAN event, and that's just to play the game, Z.
Vivid, the last game of the day right now. Fortnite fam, lock in every single thing that these players do. Whether they get an elim or get eliminated, this is it. The last game to make the impossible possible. For the last time today, MDF, Jacob PR, take it away.
Honestly, Monster, I've never seen so many storylines go down the leaderboard so far. Curve could win his first FNCS champion. Benno could win 2 titles on the hardest regions with EU and NA, and add his 4th overall. Acorn could win another major one. Bolt could be a West and Central champion. Cold back on top. Rapid wins his first. I can keep going all day, but it just goes to show the stories are endless today.
This is what makes NA one of the best regions to watch. It's what is really the pinnacle of what Fortnite's all about. And we, of course, have the privilege of calling all the action here. You've been watching it go down. Let's see if luck is on your side.
Whose stream is this?
Coming into a game 12 of honestly the most recent FNCS is almost a year now. People always have that same conversation. Who will land on first place? And right now, it looks like we have an interesting situation breaking down. Peterbot and Poyo look to contest Curve and Benno, but Curve and Benno already seen that one coming. They leave, they go to Squibbly Shores, and they get another early game elimination. Zeke said it, Monster. Eventually, this will become mathematically impossible for anybody outside of Curve and Benno to win.
called it. I already knew this was gonna happen. I knew that Veno was someone that Peterbot and Pollo like respect at such a competitive level. They would be willing to contest them. They would be willing to try to throw their tournament off. But Veno is one of the smartest players we've ever had, and he will see it from a mile away. So even now, them just mixing up, it's just a safety strat. It's to say, hey, who wants to battle us? Come bring it. We're not afraid to mix it up. We're not afraid to stay dynamic here in the last game.
Like Peterbot and Pollo going into this game, though, with that elimination, of course, with Veno and Curve, they are 98 points away from an FNCS champion, and that's only playing catch up to Curve and Veno. They still got so many big names in their path that they're looking to take it. They probably noticed that Curve and Veno weren't at the Battlewood. They immediately turn around. They got a hint of what's going on. Maybe they think this is them, but it's Raven and CDZ, a whole nother team. This gives a huge moment here for Curve and Veno to look on over, possibly engage, possibly disengage. The choice is definitely there, especially since it's taken a little bit longer than we'd hoped. Peterbot lands a shot, but Pollo goes
Oh my God,
Raven
Pollo.
is escaping back inside of the
Pollo.
building. That puts Peterbot in a 1v2.
Oh, Pete wins this easy.
Comes through as well, and that is not
Wait, there's
the way
two
you
still?
want this to start going down right here. If you're Peterbot or Pollo, you need so many more points. You cannot afford to be get set this far behind. Peterbot, though, in a world of
Oh my
trouble,
God.
plenty of enemy builds. He's gonna have
No
to
way.
shot through the wall as well. This is, of course, Raven and CDZ's one chance to go in and pounce on him. But Peterbot's
Oh,
back
he
in the
missed.
mix here, fully healthy. This is an important shot here, and things are looking pretty south now for him.
Biggest thing here was Peterbot.
We're literally conned by last place, bro.
Raven lands another monster shot, getting the shield gone out from Peterbot.
Last place team right now.
CDZ and Raven really don't have no materials down below, so they can't not fight upwards, so he has to drop down low. Peterbot again trying to take the fight to them as CDZ gets dropped to this. Less than 50 HP, but a third party's coming in, Monster. A third party from the east, from Dark Dominion, looks to interrupt this play.
Oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all.
Raven, CD's even a little too passive now. They had an opportunity to finish up this.
P's sneaking away, dude. Oh my God.
Cold show up, and they are cleaning up house faster than ever. They find two quick elims, even shooting the down body just to
Oh,
show
Pete's dead.
and flex that they're here as well. And look at this, they are hunting for poor Peterbot, who's now hiding inside of the factory. Just unprecedented type of end game right now. You never see this level of clash go down here. Definitely not for the likes of Peterbot. He's normally the one hunting. Now he's being hunted.
Yeah, they probably saw in the feed that Pollo did go down, so they immediately left their drop spot to beeline it on over. This is a team that's on their tail. Cold is in third place. You see it there. Peterbot and Pollo in fourth place. And really was asking the question, is anybody going to be brave enough with the point gap?
With that glass gonna be loud, bro.
Really risk your spot on the leaderboard if you're looking to go on the chase. But Veno, Curve, they not only left their drop spot at Battlewood, they left their second drop spot at Squizzly, and they're already going on the hunt for these elims. They don't want to win.
Yeah, Chad, I think Bucky might. I mean,
they want to win
no,
during
bro.
this game so they can take
Think
a much-needed victory lap.
I think Venom might be securing his win, though.
To continue to get elims like this, which they have done extremely successfully, way more successfully than any other team here on the weekend.
Bro, I was thinking about Bucky.
Too far ahead. We would be asking so much of Cold and Rapid. We're talking.
Oh, I wanna see Bucky
Maybe
POV.
that they would con them or something. I don't know.
I mean, random's con Vino anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they got pizza.
Nice, we got some pizza, chat. Pizza.
Well, we're working.
Nico.
Oh, wait, we're gonna go up the zip line.
Oh, I like this. Yep, full box.
The second one.
Nice, good job.
Bro.
Run down that bit. I like that. Get 20.
Fuck this lispy retard.
Oh, full box. He's stuck.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
Come on, give me some fist. Nice, Bach. Let's go, baby.
They need some placements here.
He died. Well, we'll see it in the kill feed. Wait, Curve is fighting in zone. Oh, they killed him. I mean, dude, yeah, they already have fight. The tournament's over, bro. They're in the lead by like 120 points now.
No.
Oh no!
Wait, is Visuals a solo maybe?
Yeah, he must be. Why would he be over here? He's 100% a solo. What are they? Yeah, they fought. I mean, they could still. He's just marking every. They're just gonna be keeping everybody. I respect this. Wait, is this paper? Or no, paper must have died. Full paper chat.
Oh yeah, like this. Hey, crash out, Richie.
Crash out on him, Pete. Pete, I need help.
So they're just okay. I see what they're doing.
Another third party. Looky.
This is some good confidence here. I like it.
Nice. I like this little pinch we have. Buck's about to get fried in his right, though. I think. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. He's getting PC though. Let's see what that boy Zen's doing. Zen's putting in some work too.
They're nervous, bro.
Who the fuck is that? The little station? I keep trying to see their names. Blacks. It's so hard to fight people that are just playing like this, bro. I like that. Get the piece. Get that's some techie stuff right there. Buck's back in it though. Buck's back in it. Oh!
Nice shot, Buck.
And then Zen's going for the follow. Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
Zen just pissed on a man. Back to Bucky. They're tag teaming him.
What the?
What the? He's cheating. I timed that at the perfect timing, bud.
I don't think that trailer is visible for anyone else in game.
Did they get the body? Oh, they did, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Chad, did they get the body or no? Yeah, they did. That's a really good card. Those kids just wanted the match. So the other kid running there. Oh, he's still there. He's lurking. That was nice. That was good teamwork. It's just replays, look, Alex. I have a good good enough PC to run replays. Oh my.
Fucking G monkey, bro. Every time it's fucking. Wait. Oh, you hit the box. Oh.
Bro.
What the fuck?
Wait. No, wait. Hey, hold on. Uncontrollable.
Nice get the wall, bro. The truck is being there is just replays. Like it's not there, chat.
Oh.
He has pizza at least. He can 1v2 though. He has mats this time at least.
Oh man.
Like, oh my god, dude.
Fuck, dude, I'm gonna say so many. I'm gonna DM this kid so many fucking slurs, bro. Like he's actually.
Okay, at least he got a wet. That's kind of gay, bro. It's just always the third party.
I'm gonna call him the animal. Let him know.
What's up, Dropsy?
I'm gonna call him the fucking animal, chat. If y'all know what animal I'm
See what's
thinking
happening on the Fortnite broadcast. So they're looking at clicks. Hey, Loki, should I look at this or not? I want to see if Peter might actually die because he really said he did. Nah, who cares? Doesn't matter. I don't care. Did you see where's Pete at? 38. Gosh. At least y'all weren't lying. Chat wasn't lying. No, I mean, yeah, bro. There's how many teams are here? Look how many teams are in the back. Are they chasing a solo? Yeah, they are. They're chasing visuals. The visuals was a solo. Look at them running around. Cold killed him? Wow. Those who know Mango.
Okay, that's actually good.
Back. So Vino guaranteed wins, no chat? I mean, he already had so many kills. Doma. Oh crap. What are these boys doing? Nice shots. Ooh,
What the frick?
And Zen's flying. What is Zen flying around? Oh my. Full box? Get PC on him, kid. Nice shot. What the fuck? plays are so bad, bro.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Buck's getting in that, John.
Uh-oh.
GG's. G. Fuck, bro. Fuck. It's all good, chat. It's all
No, man. No.
Fourth zone surge, sometimes even earlier because how stacked the lobby is. To start the day, we were getting fourth zone surge, sometimes even earlier because how stacked the lobby is. To start the day, we were getting fifth zone, maybe sixth zone surge. There's only 60 players up. There's only 30 teams left in this lobby right now in the fourth zone. So it's rather thinned out, moving at a much more accelerated pace. So you have to be careful on some of these rotations. So instead of being able to rotate, stack with a bunch of other teams, hoping they choose them instead of you, now some of these rotations will be a little bit more bare with you and maybe one or two other teams being the only one rotating in that direction.
I mean, when you have Cold, Rapid, Acorn, Bolts, Irvin, Veno looking for elims, right? Trying to either push the gap, close the gap, like this is what happens. The lobby will tend to thin out, and then everyone else, of course, trying to fight for their qualification spot. Look at this though, Veno curve inside the storm right now. They surely know they've done enough, right? So now it's just time to chill out, hang out, enjoy the storm for a little bit. Here on the beach, have no reason to really put themselves in any danger here.
None at all, especially with the zone moving on over towards the south. They know they can essentially ride the shoreline, whether they try to make a little shortcut in, go on top of the mountains, they can go all the way towards the south. They do got one zone, though, that they really have to worry about. So going from zone 4 to zone 5, it moves from a 1 tick up damage into 2. From zone 5 to zone 6, it'll move from a 2 tick damage into a 5. So even though they do have a lot of time on their side, they don't want to use all their resources just getting into zones. Since you can kind of see on the map there on your left side that so many other teams are also outside of the zone and inside of their path that can certainly cut them off.
Yeah, definitely. They're moving really quickly. Wagers and Sleepsy, though. Look at this. A little bit of a high ground position right here. Still, though, no surge warnings in sight. This game is moving so fast right now as the lobby's starting to thin out. And this is a pretty congested north side of the Battlewood Boulevard, so kind of a new site for us, if you will. Looking at the names that are in play here: Jack, N-Pen, Acorn, Bolts. On the other side, Osid and Scare. Scare, though, gets fully finished right here. One of our bubble teams is out to the hands of Sikentaki. This is super important. Actually, it was Wagers from up top. It wasn't Sikentaki, but they're right next to that collateral damage.
Same though, Sikentaki, that 13th place, Scare and Osid, or I should say just one Osid by himself, is going to be in 14th place. He has a bit of a gap to overcome. Anything is possible. 29 teams still up, so 4 more go down. You'll start to get those placement points, and they'll cascade in with each and every team that does go down. Contrapt's going to fall, and already one less team to worry about here. 55 players left in this game, so there's only one solo running around, and that's going to be Osid.
Do what you got to do, though. Really close, yet so far now. It's all going to come down to, can you earn your way towards the positioning placement points there? Still see Reed and Cooper up in the distance. Sitting pretty. Box open, eyes on Acorn and Bolts. Little did they know. Oh, look at this zone, though. Pulls north. Okay, so this is going to be working against the likes of Curve and Venom, who obviously were wrapping far around the outskirts.
Trying to get not necessarily damage for Surge as it does turn on. 14 players do need to go down, but you see where they stand. 400 above the damage threshold. Since they're right next to the zone monster, they don't have to do much movement at all. Just kind of focus on getting that damage while not receiving much. Acorn and Bolts try to land some shots onto N-Pen and Jack in the distance, inadvertently kind of alleviating some of the pressure. N-Pen and Jack could have looked to get aggressive. Acorn and Bolts 132 above the damage threshold. They sit in 3rd place on the leaderboard, a mere 6 points out of 2nd. A huge chunk of money differential. And I was talking about Bolts. If somehow, some way, a miracle could happen, Acorn and Bolts keeps the Major 1 magic alive, Bolts will become another player on that short list of 2 region champions. I know Veno is certainly in line to becoming another player on that list in 2 of the hardest regions in Fortnite, in NA Central and EU.
Yeah, definitely looking to make history here and now.
Reed and Cooper sitting pretty strong right now, guys. 340 damage above, safe in the zone, plenty to work with right now. That's the type of position you want to see Reed and Cooper in if they're going to land. See Kentucky on the other side, same can be said for them. Still have a couple shockwaves to work with. Not too many to make it towards endgame, but hey, enough to at least stay in the race here for quite some time. It's all going to come down to a refresh for Kentucky, though. See if they can time to rotate. Looking at who's positioned up, though. Clicks and Higgs trying to end this one with the splash. Already you can see them poising up for that high ground here, Jacob.
Yeah, still, no matter what's been going good or bad in some of these games, there's one of the teams that, you know, if they make it this far into the game, they're going to contest for that high ground. King and Abib just outside of that bubble, sees two teams with a little bit of a scuffle going on. They try to land some shots before they go ahead and make their way on over. They're just trying to pressure them so that way they don't make any peaks, makes the rotation that much safer. That was Reed Cooper in that distance. They're 193 above the damage threshold, inside of that qualification rank. That just need to be able to hold on here, especially more so now with Javi in a minute looking to walk him down.
Really close now to earning some positioning points here as well. 28 teams still standing. Curve finds Kingling there in the feed. Veno super hit up off the rotate here. That brings them up to 7 eliminations. And Curve finding his moment, finding his footing now. These last couple games, I mean, it's been the Veno show, but Curve has stepped up when it mattered most. Even in this game, clutching Elim after Elim, and now finding the follow-up and the refresh that they need to succeed here. Clicks and Higgs, though, just want to do what
Dang, dude, this is a really good zone for Clicks and Higgs. They got like the best position in the game. I can't lie.
Not the best spot to be in for a team in second place, below the damage threshold.
I don't know if anyone else is gonna contest height or not.
Able to lead some shots through underneath that cover, get them above the damage threshold. A mere 5, but at least it's something. They're not taking active surge, but 25 damage every 7 seconds. Blake and Preston trying to put down some pressure, but only for a short moment. Bolt's gonna be able to hold off. To the comb, though, getting this information.
How did Clicks die?
To be vital, but Muzz gets the down onto Clicks. I see it in the feed. Sphinx even gets the clean.
Never mind.
High ground changing hands, but it's not Muzz in
And
Sphinx.
Bino has height.
Okay. It looks like Curve and Veno are all fighting for it.
Yeah, if you look at it, Curve, Veno come in out of nowhere, just trying to time that high ground, and up they go. Meanwhile, Threats and Beer still fighting to stay in the tournament life as well. Higgs on the left side clutches up a nice little Elim for himself. That's going to drop G-Monster and send him back to the lobby. He might not have enough to make it to land. Meanwhile, high ground is solidified by Muzz and Sphinx, but Higgs gets swiped out the sky, hanging up for a little too long. Acorn and Bolts fighting for second at this point. If you can't take down Curve and Veno now, it'll just be too late.
Yep. Literally, this is the moment right here. As soon as they get into the top 15, I almost think it's a wrap, mathematically impossible.
Dang, 200.
Down low outside of the bubble. I'm not sure he secured enough points before finally going down there. Muzz and Sphinx up above. Reed and Cooper sacrificing the HP, staying outside of the zones. That way they can fizz, they can shockwave, and hopefully get to the front side. But they're just taking so much damage. They don't have the heals to get up to full HP and shield anymore.
Muzz and Sphinx still putting pressure from up top. Cooper, Reed trying to stay alive. Seeking Taki, fighting their way towards a qualification, and teams are dropping faster than you can even realize. We're already up into the top 17 now. Curve and Veno are not stopping, though. Another team falls to their hands. It's a Minish and Javi. A top 5 performance was valiant for them on the standings coming into this. But it's Curve and Veno who are fighting for the championship win now. And look at this, Jacob. I mean, they are breaking away with a huge lead.
Yep, and even when it looks like it's bleak, Veno gets dropped down to a sliver of HP. They're surviving. Bolt's trying to do the same thing. 5 HP, loses Acorn, though, so we need another big solo clutch performance. Almost runs into Curve and Veno all along the way, but he's able to slip past them as Curve and Veno find another elimination before Veno finally goes down. Curve is out of builds here, trying to use the shock to splash to keep himself as full of HP as possible. Even finding a fizz to utilize here on the side. Curve, I think, has done enough inside of the top 10. He finds another elimination.
That's gotta secure it.
Curve might have gone down, but they are your FNCS Major 1 champions.
They've done it. They've done enough to be up at the top, to sit on the throne now. Veno is the conqueror of 2 regions here, and Curve, his first time ever, gets to taste that
victory here. But for now, Muzz and Sphinx are trying to find their victory lap. This is all a battle for money. This is all battles for seats at the LAN event where the story will continue.
Jargu needs this. Jargu needs this game here. They were 15th place to start it all, and now he's the only solo left in this game. The two teams that are left alive, Monster, both of them already have their spot secured, so this is everything for Jargu by himself. Tries the shockwave in. He gets tagged up left and right, down in 3rd place. Did he do enough to qualify for Dusseldorf?
Well, it's going to be really close for now, though. The action's on. Muzz here who finds elimination. Ritual gets tagged up big time. Sphinx looking for his moment, and he does it in the end. And that's going to be a nice, wonderful way to end the FNCS there.
That was
thanks, bro.
just a wonderful way. Curve and Venom's complete and utter domination of a region. Congratulations for Curve, his first FNCS champion. We always remember our first, and Veno, probably the most important FNCS title, dominating a whole nother region. Muzz and Sphinx win that game, but Z, Kelly, and Vivid, we have a new champion.
Let's go, Muzz! Let's go, Muzz! That's right, baby, let's go! Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. Sorry. Anyway, first off, really quickly, MDF, Jacob, thank you guys so much for the cast. Fantastic day. As they called out, it is true. Veno and Curve are your champions in NAC. A 4th title for Veno and a 1st for Curve. I mean, Kelly, Vivid, you know, Vivid called this out right last game. They came in today 10th place. And I think for most people, you probably look at the standings at that point, you're like, okay, yeah, like maybe they're probably not gonna get a 4th. They might could end like top 5 or something. But Kelly, Veno turned it on, and there was just game after game where he's solo clutching, getting, you know, at one point in 2nd place with 11 elims, a 2nd place with like 7 elims. He's just firing on all cylinders, and no one can stop him. No one. And on the back of this carry right now we're looking at
wow, man. Wow, man.
NCS champions.
I mean, you're saying no one can stop them, but we saw at the start of this game that a few players did try to stop the run of Curve and Veno. They tried, but they failed because Curve and Veno were prepared. They were aware. Because Veno, he's not just an incredible fragger. He's also incredibly smart and aware when it comes to Fortnite. When it comes to the mindset of other pro players, he has them downloaded. And so he knows what these players are going to do, and he knows exactly how to respond to it. Curve and Veno showing everyone that they deserve this spot. They deserve 1st place. And honestly, just watching them climb up the leaderboard, not necessarily the placements, Vivid, but to get elim after elim, to get so many. I honestly don't even know where they are at the end of the day. I'm excited to see on the leaderboard.
Nah, that's the biggest shit on. Hey, look at Curve! Look at the kid!
Dang, bro.
Yo.
How?
He looks so like sweet, bro. Like a good.
But I think he'd be older than that.
Jack, Curve1X on Twitch, bro. Go gas him up, man. Oh my god. Yo, Vino's fucking hilarious, bro. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. To Germany. All that and King. Let's gas up everybody. I gotta gas up Vino for the win too. Big AJ.
Second off.
Big AJ with 2nd. Big AJ. What did you say? Big AJ and Richie.
I told you I'm fucking getting a cup of tea with you and Volko and Vino. I told you.
Oh,
Did I say that shit like 6 months ago?
Wait, what place you got?
Us.
Yeah, dude. Just a nice fucking.
That's a crazy story, no, Tyler.
Do you see my soul clutches?
Trying to be original for each one.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyler's fucking him.
Like he got the spot, flew home, he didn't call, got the spot, and came back. They
Just put on an absolute
Yeah. Wait, where's the? Where? I thought you guys said, where is it? Is that on here? No, they said Vino interview, but it's not. It's not on here yet.
Wait, 100K?
Let me know when it's on. like this. I'll do it like this. I'll wait. All right, who else? Who else? Muzz, what do you want me to do, brother? I got you, bro.
Dang, bro, Curve is wow. 100K, bro.
Well done, brothers. Solid top 3. Bro, run up curve shit. Did I even show Vino? Did I gas Vino? I don't even remember, bro. Mr. Curve 1X. Chat, go gas up the winners extra. You, bro. We're, I don't know who.
Going for the win. Look at the determination on his face.
I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
Oh.
Boy. Why do you gotta do that?
Come on.
Going for the win. Look at the
Dang, 76K in here, bro.
I just flipped the switch.
Alright, chat. I'm ending stream, chat. W stream.